Hi guys, one of this here back again for another live stream Watchalong. Second week then of Championship football action, and we're doing another Huddersfield Town Watchalong. Of course, today then it's Birmingham City Huddersfield Town. I've done so many Huddersfield Town Watchalongs over the last couple of months. It is unreal. If my channel wasn't Swans Away Days, you would probably assume I would be a Huddersfield Town fan. But Huddersfield are just being put a lot on Sky Sports at the moment, just like Watford. So yeah, apologies that if you're a bit fed up with watching Huddersfield on Sky Sport and fed up with me doing Huddersfield watch-alongs, but you know, we've got to respect the Sky selection. So welcome to the stream, guys. Hopefully you are well. Again, another watch-along. I've done so many watch-alongs recently. You guys must be absolutely knackered of them, but I'm loving them. I know some of you guys are still loving the watch-alongs as well. And if you are, then please get in the comments and show your support by liking the stream and get in the comments and being a live interaction. But yeah, I'm pretty well aware that everyone will be interested in the Premier League today. Of course, Premier League is starting today with Crystal Palace v Arsenal. I don't care about all that. My focus is on Birmingham Huddersfield. It's a big game for both sides. Of course, I'll touch on it now in terms of both sides' first day results. But let's go on to the lineup set for Birmingham City. Big man John Ruddy in goal. A free transfer from Wolverhampton Wanderers. And of course, kept a clean sheet on his debut last week. Looks like a back three of Sanderson, Roberts, and the American trusty. Wing backs being Maxime Colling and Placheta on loan from Norwich City. Midfield two being Ryan Woods and James. Let's just see his first name, Jordan James, who's Welsh, 18 years old. Bakuna in a number 10 with Troy Deeney, the captain, and Scott Hogan up front. For Huddersfield Town, then, two changes to that side who lost 1-0 to Burnley last Friday. It's Lee Nichols in goal, a back four of Ruffles, Lees, Edmonds, Green, and Turton. Jonathan Hogg as the central defensive midfielder. Andrin Thomas looks like could be out wide. Ruduni starts his first start for Huddersfield Town after signing from AFC Wimbledon. Russell and Danny Ward up front for the visitors. On the bench in no particular order, Neil Etheridge, George Friend, Jordan Graham, Job Bellingham, of course, brother with Jude Bellingham, Alfie Chang, Lucas Jukovic, and Jonathan Lecco. A very young bench of Birmingham. Alfie Chang, 19 years of age. Joe Bellingham, 16 years of age, and he's on the bench. What a talent he's going to be in the future. There's some experienced players in. Jordan Graham, who's 27, been there, done it. George Friend, age 34 now, and of course Lucas Jukovic, who's been at Birmingham a long time, still only 33. And for Huddersfield, then their bench in no particular order is Dwayne Holmes, Jordan Rhodes, Josh Karuma, Etienne Kamara, William Boyle, Yuto Nakamaya, and Jacob Chapman. Of course, Huddersfield no David Kusumu tonight. He came off the bench last weekend, but he did pick up an injury, so he will not take part in this game. Will suffer a few weeks out with an injury. Both teams in the last game, of course, resolving to last weekend Championship football. Birmingham a week to Luton picked up a 0-0 draw. They got really dominated in that game and somehow came with a point. And you know, John Ruddy must have had a huge round of applause in the Birmingham City dressing room, because without him, they definitely wouldn't have had any points in that one. And for Huddersfield, you know, I did a watch-along about it last week, so I've definitely watched a lot more Huddersfield recently than Birmingham. And you know, Huddersfield, it was a weird one. Didn't have registered a shot on target at home. I know Birmingham are a good side, but at home you want to impress first game of the season. But yeah, they just didn't pull up any trees in that one. So yeah, both sides coming to this game goalless. Birmingham 14th place, Huddersfield 19th, and we'll have the action in around about 7 minutes' time. So let's jump into some comments. Colvin Chat says, hi, hope you are well. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I think there's a 30-second delay in terms of comments. It's just stop bots. There's nothing against you guys. So, you know, if you're just going to spam, then, you know, it's just going to be a longer time to comment, basically. That's the reason I got a bit delayed on the comments. Yeah, the game is on Sky, I believe, Adam. I don't know who's broadcasting the Arsenal game. It might be BT. I'm not too sure. Genwell Bolendra says, hello, good morning. I forget to say this last time. Well done, Scam and Sheffield United from McBurney. He says, yeah, I'm not sure if you're a Sheffield United fan. Maybe let me know down below what team you support. But yeah, 20 million for McBurney was an unreal bit of business for the club. And yeah, safe to say, he's definitely not paid that reputation for Sheffield United. Maybe off the pitch in terms of fighting bills. KCR58 says, Sky showing the Bundesliga and the Prem. Jesus, Sky are definitely earning their racks tonight. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Like I said, I watched Huddersfield last week, was not impressed with them at all. In terms of the lineups, you know, it's a big front two for Birmingham, Troy Deeney and Scott Hogan. With both of them up front, you know, the wing backs will be very key. Planchette and Collin trying to get some balls into the box. My score prediction then, you've still got about 5 minutes to get in your score predictions on the weekly championship series. Pro Clubs Clips will be representing the viewers in this weekend's score predictions. I did the draw earlier on, and yeah, congratulations. So I don't want to get the same winner twice. It could happen, but yeah, and obviously I've got a good feeling. I think this week I've done a bit sensibly. and stuff like that. I won't be watching on Sky, mate, because I don't have Sky, so it's a lot easier to find one today. I'll tell you that. But yeah, my score prediction, let me know in the comments as well. I'm going to go for, I don't think it's going to be a free-flowing game. I don't think there's going to be too many goals. And like I said, both teams coming into this game without scoring. I don't think either side have got a 15-goal striker in them. You've got Soma Thomas's creativity, you've got Birmingham City's physicality up front. I'm going to go Birmingham City 1, Huddersfield Town 0. Tight game. I think home advantage will take key in this game. And I'm going to go for the captain, Troy Deeney, to score from the spot. So I'm going to go 1-0 Birmingham. Let me know your score predictions in the chat. Let's see how long until kick-off. About 4 minutes till kick-off, so not too long at all. Got a nice can of Dr. Pepper to keep me through the stream. Yeah, it'll probably be gone inside of those 5 minutes, but yeah. Really looking forward to this game. If you guys can keep me updated with the Arsenal or Crystal Palace Arsenal game, I should say, I'll be really appreciated as well. Just don't put any goal spoils in about this game. Because spoil whatever about Palace Arsenal. Who cares about the Prem Championship till I die? Covenant chances Birmingham 1, Huddersfield 1. Yes, I said one prediction, 2 goals, not much one aside. I'm outside the UK though. I've got La Liga, EPL on, Opta Sport, and Bundesliga EFL. That's the thing with America. You've got so many. The country's basically screwed, but in terms of sporting selection, you're spoilt for choice. Americans have a lot of TV, basically channels, and sometimes when I find a stream, I watch it on. What's the American broadcasting site? I can't remember, but they got like Lee Dixon and on that and there. So yeah, I do like the American much more than the British broadcasting committee. I'll tell you that now. Yeah, keep the comments coming in. Really looking forward to this game. I did a Cambridge Millwall watch on the other day. Really, really good support in that one. But yeah, I don't regret doing it because obviously it's Millwall, but like I didn't know much about Cambridge. But fair play to them, they won. But both of these teams, I know a pretty decent amount about Huddersfield now. I probably know what to expect from them in this one. They'll try and dominate the ball and hit Birmingham on the counter attack. Craze Amnesty go for a 3-2 Birmingham. That'd be awesome, mate. I've not done a watch on for 0-0 this season. This could be a first 0-0. Like I said, don't think there's going to be many goals in this game. I think it's going to be two sides who are down there towards the end of the season. I wouldn't be surprised to see at least one of these two teams down in the relegation zone at the end of the season. But I could be wrong. Let's see. Hello, Andrew. Hopefully you're doing well. You're predicting 2-1 Huddersfield is general. You're predicting 2-1. There's a lot of focus elsewhere tonight. Yeah, like I said, I can understand if people want to watch Crystal Palace Arsenal, but as long as a few people tune in and you guys enjoy, then that's what I understand. But yeah, I'm not. If the championship wasn't on tonight, then I'd watch the Prem. But for me, I can just watch Match of Day or something tomorrow. And the highlights from the EFL last week were pretty terrible, to be honest. In the new ITV program, I did enjoy it, and I found a stream. This stream is perfect. Right, I found a stream. If anyone wants it, DM me on Instagram DM me on Twitter, my SFC Reese account in the next 2 minutes, and I'll send it to you. I'm not gonna say later on. If anyone has to say on stream, I'm not gonna tell you, but it's a promise that at least if I send you the link, you've got to tune in later on because I know Casey's a Swans fan. Just no slagging me off on Twitter now. It's done. Yeah, it is restricted, mate. Like I've said, I've got to watch on the stream. This stream very high quality. I've got to admit. I follow, which is not great, but yeah, the Birmingham fans there, not too sure if they're still restricted in terms of capacity. Huddersfield fans then have made the travel down from Yorkshire to the East Midlands. But yeah, this stream's absolutely excellent. But yeah, really looking forward to this game. 20 people in. If I have not put you in your predictions already, then please go and put them in. Casey, mate, I'm so nice. Check Twitter. I've sent you a nice surprise. Mate. Hello, Mike. How you doing, mate? I found the best quality stream ever, Mike. I might have to send you a picture on Snapchat. Honestly, the quality of this stream is unbelievable. It's like HD quality. I'm not even joking. I can literally see what that man's wearing underneath his trousers, which is not a great sign. But what I will say is he's not hiding anything. But yeah, Birmingham Huddersfield Town Friday night. I think we're on. Someone's found a Friday night YouTube football just said, to any Premier League clubs watching, if you need a striker, don't go for Joel Pro. Right, yeah. This is why we watch Championship Watchalongs. 30 people in, fantastic support. Like I said, who needs the Premier League tonight when you've got Birmingham City Huddersfield Town, a potential relegation 6-point. They're only 2 games into the season. Again, it's Friday night, so you're not going to expect a full house at Birmingham. I know there's still a lot of issues going on with the owners and stuff like that. I don't even know who technically owns Birmingham City Football Club. That's much... it's a fantastic club, Birmingham. They deserve a lot better. That's what I will say. Yeah, keep the questions coming in. Then we're just still waiting for the teams to come up the tunnel. Looking forward to this game. Really am. But yeah, Mike, I thought you were on Lucas' stream. All right, he was joking. Casey, check Twitter DMs. May I've sent you something. Obviously, Birmingham are always busy, especially with the Commonwealth Games. Yeah, that's true. Apparently, Coventry-Rotherham Sunday might be postponed because apparently Coventry's pitch is not in great condition, which is not great, especially for the Rotherham fans who have bought travel, bought train tickets, bus tickets, petrol, the match tickets itself. So, yeah. Is Luca not doing a watch-along, Mike? What's the matter? Oh, I think Andrew's saying about Luca. Well, it's 7:46. We should have kicked off right now. And the teams haven't come out, so let's give this a quick refresh. Hi, Reese, when will you text to a Q&A? Whenever I'm bored, to be honest. Now, I won't really highlight it on social media. I'll just... Why did I refresh? That's gone off. That's clever, isn't it? Yeah, 2 seconds, I'll just find another one. Yeah, I'll do next to a Q&A, mate, when I'm not bored. It'll just be some random time, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the game on, guys. It went off. I'll let you know when we kicked off. I think Ben was watching and normal. We have kicked off, but, Yeah, Casey, never mind. I thought, oh, there we are. I've got... Is this an 8 o'clock kickoff or not? The linesman's got his flag up. Right, I'm going to be like 2 to 3 minutes behind, but it's worth it. The quality, I can mention the length of the pitch grass. I am about 3 minutes behind, I think, because the teams are now out, but the quality on the picture, fabulous. Yeah, so it looks like 4-1 for Huddersfield. Teams are across the bottom. I'll go through them in a couple of minutes' time. But yeah, Mike, I'll probably get you on second half, mate. Let me do the first half by myself. I'll give you the link second half because this stream's amazing. And, of course, if you guys want me to get Mike on second half, we can. But I want to do the first half by myself first. Right. Huddersfield's that's got to be their third kit. Because I definitely did not react to this kit. Huddersfield are wearing a pink and white kit, and I've not seen this kit. So my first reaction to this kit is absolutely beautiful. John Eustace there, Birmingham City's manager. Of course, coming in from Queen's Park Rangers. And there's Danny Schofield. Right, we should be kicking off any second. It's been a delayed kickoff. Right, thank God. I thought my stream was delayed. Right, it's been a delayed kickoff apparently, which is all right. Etheridge is on the bench because I think he's going to be their number 2 this season with the signing of John. Right, that's cheered me up. I thought it was going to be 8 minutes behind, but apparently it's a bit of a delayed kickoff, so we're all good. But yeah, Etheridge on the bench. I'll have to log in on Snapchat on my iPad. Let me just go out of big screen. Let's just wait for this to refresh. Let's get streaming up my laptop. Waiting for kickoff. Going to be kicked off in any second. Now, like I said, I'm predicting a 1-0 Birmingham City Troy Deeney penalty. That is my exact prediction. In case you let me know if yours is working as well, mate. Hopefully it is. My favourite kit, home kit, I think was Burnley. I think mine was Burnley. No, I don't want a total jobs. Take the knee, of course. Well done, referee. The referee taking the knee. One of the only people taking it. Troy Deeney there, signaling his pre-match things. And we are going to kick off with Huddersfield. And we have kicked off. Birmingham City versus Huddersfield Town in the Sky Bet Championship. Ooh, nearly a chance there for Scott Hogan. That's already a corner, 30 seconds in. We've got a corner ball to Birmingham already. A quick start from Birmingham. I've turned my iPad off because I think it was lagging a little bit, so I'll send it to you later. That's good then, Casey. Yeah, I've just noticed that Birmingham, again, they are missing the first section of their stadium again. Delay to the works is stupid because Birmingham would bring a lot of fans. Huddersfield doesn't look like they've brought too many down in the front section, but it'll be a corner ball to Birmingham inside the first minute. Got some big plays on the back post. It's whipped in to the back post. They've won the first header, and Lee Nichols there, former MK Dons man, grabs the ball. Wolves will bring in 800 to 850 tomorrow. That's decent. So hopefully, it's not too far though, is it? It's just up the road, really. Wolves and Newport. You excited for tomorrow? Yeah, I am, mate. But my focus is on this game at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to change the title to 0-0 as well. But yeah, like I said, when Crystal Palace, Arsenal does kick off, let me know what happens in that game as well. Yeah, I know Brad Barbs has gone to the game, mate. I wouldn't say I'm like great mates with him, but like we talk now and again. So I'm just going to change the title to 0-0. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be too many goals in this game. I've got to be honest with you. Two poor sides, I think, this season. I don't think either side would disagree with me there. Both teams have individual quality players. Birmingham, look at their quality. They've got a few decent quality players. Colin, I rate quite highly. John Ruddy has got bags of experience at this level. For Huddersfield, obviously, going to look towards Lee Nichols. Both teams have decent, very, very decent goalkeepers. And the other player I'd probably pick out is maybe Ryan Woods. Not sure how he's been at Birmingham, but Ryan Woods at Brentford was one of the best upcoming EFL players, and it just didn't work out for him, unfortunately. John Ruddy did well there. Right, nearly 3 minutes in, still 0-0. Hello, Doug. Hopefully you're doing well, mate. Staying in the south, mate. I'm staying in the south, cheaper. Good tackle there from Dion Sanderson, former Cardiff City defender, former Queen's Park Rangers defender, and now he's back at Birmingham for his second loan stint. I think he'll be a decent player in the future for Wolves, Dion Sanderson. Again, well, I like what Wolves do. They put the higher rate players on loans in the Championship. Gibbs White, Swansea, Sheffield United. And, look at Gibbs White now, again, 35 million bid for Nottingham Forest. So what Wolves do with their youngsters and send them on loan to the Championship is really good. Huddersfield then playing with possession. I think when they play in possession, Hogg goes into the central centre-back, kind of like that. But yeah, I think this is their third kit because I definitely didn't rank this away kit. Their away kit was like great. Yeah, some possession here. Long ball forward from Edmonds Green. It's a nice ball as well. And here is Soma Thomas. Good covering defending though. And Maxime Colling can clear Soma Thomas there using his pace again on the defence. Well done from Andrew in there. Oh, Troy Deeney. Forward ball, Scott Hogan now. Not the quickest of front twos, but they definitely have their key attributes to Scott Hogan. Plays it back, is Placheta on loan from Norwich City. Placheta fancies a strike. Oh, is that in? No, stopped on the line. I thought Nichols was slightly late to stop that ball in, but Placheta cuts inside on his weaker foot, takes a strike, and for 50% to me, I thought Nichols was a bit late going down there, literally on the line, but boom, good start from them. Placheta on the loan from Norwich City, not really showing it in the yellow and green of East Anglia, but, did all right there for Birmingham. Gibbs White is awesome. Sometimes we would take him all day, yeah. He's probably worth about 15 million in this market. If Sometimes was in English, he'd go for more, but, this was his second game in a solo Joe played. Yeah, saw that. Here comes Birmingham. Here's Bakuna. Nice ball in. 1-0 Birmingham. What a start for the Blues. It's like 5 minutes. Bakuna's ball in. And Scott Hogan gets his first goal of the season. And the captain is right behind him to give him a massive fist pump and celebrate with the team. 5 minutes in. Birmingham City 1. Huddersfield 0. And my, oh my, Huddersfield Town are in trouble this season. Scott Hogan Very, very experienced championship striker. We'll watch this back before we change the scoreline. It's a ball down the right-hand side. Tom Lees is not close enough. Bakuna, 1-2 step, always takes a touch. Really dangerous ball in. And Scott Hogan's there to get in front of his man and head home. Good header. Takes a bounce, heads her into the ground. Huddersfield fans behind the goal are fuming with that. But great ball in from Bakuna. Good header from Scott Hogan. And we've got a goal. Who needs the Premier League when you've got Scotty Hogan? Birmingham 1, Huddersfield 0. Wow, what a poor start for Birmingham. Sorry, poor start for Huddersfield there. Yes, still on the same, because I'm only not seeing the goal. Yeah, I refreshed mine, mate. But Huddersfield started terribly in the first half last week, and they started terribly again here. Placheta had a chance about 50 seconds before the goal, and you can't let a player of Scott Hogan's quality get ahead of you. That's terrible defending that from Huddersfield. And yeah, I don't think it's going to be too long before Danny Schofield gets the sack if this carries on, because Huddersfield deserve better than this. I'm sorry. I know Schofield's inexperienced. I know it's going to take time, but that's twice now in 2 weeks where they've had a poor start and conceded pretty early on. Last week, I think they conceded inside, 20 minutes? And in this one, they've conceded in just under 5 minutes to a Birmingham side who didn't do much in front of goal against Luton last week, but fair play to Birmingham. Fantastic start for them and John Eustace, and because says Scotty Hogan is a blow he hates Villa. I remember, yeah, he joined Birmingham on loan from Villa, then obviously signed permanently, but that was pretty mental. It's pretty mental indeed. Yeah, really good start for Birmingham there. Achieved a title as well, like I said. Scott Hogan with a goal. Yeah, really, really poor start for Huddersfield. What you going to do when Scott Hogan's run well than you? Well, nothing that Huddersfield could do there, mate. But a really good start, and that's what I wanted. I was kind of worrying a goalless 0-0, if I have to be honest with you. I did say 1-0 Birmingham, Troy Deeney, but yeah, credit to the Huddersfield fans who have travelled, by the way, as well. Not easy on a Friday night. Robert said, just a bit of an injury, running it off. But that's a perfect start for Birmingham. We're at home, John Eustace. But I'll tell you what, I saw a lot of people slagging off John Ruddy, saying, oh, yeah, he's too old. I think it's a fantastic signing, John Ruddy. Fantastic. Premier League experience with Norwich and Wolves, respectively. I'm pretty sure he was an England international at one point as well. He made a few caps for England. I live next to Birmingham FC, mate. You probably hear them celebrate then. Placheta, a bit of a heavy touch there, throwing to Birmingham. Jelly Dylan says, come on, you Blues. Not too sure which Blues you're referring to because Huddersfield do play in blue, but I'm going to assume you're about Birmingham here. And if you are, then your team are winning 1-0, mate. Yeah, John Ruddy, mate, for me, I don't care what anyone says, top 5 keepers in the Championship. I don't care about how he plays with his feet. At the end of the day, in terms of shots, John Ruddy's one of the best in the league. I don't care what anyone says. I'll have an argument any day of the week. John Ruddy's best top 5 keepers in the league for me for saves. I know you've got to play with your feet and all that nowadays, but like, in terms if I wanted a keeper who can save shots, Ruddy's that man. Yeah, you're on about Birmingham, I thought so, mate. But yeah, John Ruddy was excellent last week, and it'll be interesting if he can keep a clean sheet here, but yeah, very easy day at the office so far for Ruddy. Very easy indeed. But yeah, it was a nice ball in from Baku, and I know he's got his critics as well. But yeah, for people watching, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. It's free to do and it helps me massively. We hit 5,000 subscribers the other day, so hopefully we can go and try and get 6K now before the end of the season. That's probably the next target. And leave a like on the stream as well. It's free to do. The more likes we get, more new people into the chat. And you never know, you could meet your future husband, wife on this channel if you subscribe and like. Who knows? Swans get a pen tomorrow. I'll be lucky to score, mate. Every time I'm negative, we win, mate. So I'll just carry on being negative. Birmingham playing around the back here. Both teams looks like they're playing a back three. Joe Neal, Guehi Sam for Palace. Still surprised AU gets game time, to be honest. I don't think he's that good anymore, Joe Neal, but works hard for the team. John James there, youngster, just under 20 years old. He's Welsh as well. What are you about me now? Mate, you could literally meet a girl or man through my subscriptions on comments, talk to them, ask them for their social media. You know, you literally could. Literally could. I remember I went on night out before with my mate. This girl came over to me because I was absolutely hammered. She made a glass of water. My mate came over, and now they're together because I got basically too drunk. So a lot of things usually I bring the good out of people, basically. And I've got the good out for with you in you as well, watching me doing a Birmingham Huddersfield Watchalong. Yeah, really good start for Birmingham. Scott Hogan with a goal. I do like Scott Hogan. I remember him for Brentford, and he was banging me over 20 goals a season. But yeah, I don't know what happened to him. Obviously, he made that big move to Villa, and yeah, it's just not really worked out for him at Villa. But obviously, you know, he's doing still well in Birmingham. Long ball forward towards Jack Raduni, making his first league start. Be a corner ball to Huddersfield here. 9 minutes in. Danny Ward is in the box. See if Huddersfield can do anything here. Ball in. Cleared away. Not a great ball in there. Yeah, I remember that chant, mate. I remember that chant very well. Try crossing it back in. Yeah, nothing's going to happen there, but Huddersfield recycle possession, header back into the box. Trying to find Bakuna. So with Thomas as well. Not well enough, though, be a Birmingham throw-in. Prem just started. Cheers, mate. Just let me know if there's a goal or like a red card penalty, etc. Just highlights. Both team. I thought they were stopping that. I thought they were stopping that, to be honest with you, but stream I've got on is very good, but it keeps lagging, so I'm going to try and find another one. I'll keep this one on for a minute. I'll just do a share screen, basically. Be a 1-0, Scotty Hogan. I do like Birmingham's chant about him, that thing. Yeah, my dog's barking outside, so you better shut up or there'll be consequences later on. This is why I prefer cats. That's why I prefer cats. Do you think Sunderland will win? I predict a 1-1, mate. I predict a 1-1. But yeah, Birmingham started very well in the opening 10 minutes. Definitely deserved the lead. Placheta had a chance. Obviously, Scott Hogan took his chance very well. That's what you'll get with a striker. I predict a 1-0 Birmingham, so who knows? But same old for Huddersfield, isn't it? Just don't get going in the first half. They'll improve slightly second half. It'll be too late. It'll be too late. See if this one works. Interesting new Prem scoreboard. I've not seen it. If you just take a picture of it and just send it to me on Instagram and have a look at half time or something when I'm doing the review. But yeah, let me know what team you support, by the way, and I'll read out everyone's team. Could support Swansea, which but apparently there's a new scoreboard. But in the Championship, we don't have that. We have basic with basic refs who give penalties when they're not pens and then gets them over to League One. I'm on about the Hull ref from last week. Fair enough, Joseph, mate. Good luck to Sunderland tomorrow. But yeah, Huddersfield's getting the ball, still yet to really target John Ruddy in net yet. No real shots for them so far in this opening 10, 12 minutes. Just got to work and already see a goal. When did that happen? Probably about 5-6 minutes ago. There was a ball in from Bakuna down the right. Tom Lee's just given a bit too much space, and Scott Hogan got in front of the defender and headed home. Nothing really Lee Nichols can do about it. It was just a good quality ball in and a decent header, but you know, for the Huddersfield fans, they won't be thinking that. They'll be thinking about how poor the defending was and how it could have been improved. Just sent a start. Yeah, I'll have like a half time. Yeah, I am going to the Swans tomorrow, mate, but the vlog will be out at midnight because I'm busy doing something after the game. Essentially, trying to work. Yeah, I do support Swansea, mate, yeah. Hopefully that's not a problem. Yeah, injury here. Someone's down, I believe. I'm just going to try and find a better stream for you guys so I can just get better of a thing. Wish that dog outside would shut up. The first game of the season will be Millwall at home. Nice, mate. Millwall are a decent side. Right. Let me find a better stream. Hopefully this one's a bit better. Gabriel Jesus only scored goal of the season. He's in my fantasy team. Right, hopefully this works. Yeah, keep your comments coming in. Right, I need to read what team everyone wants. Carl Hiddleston wants Swansea. Love to see it. No, I won't kick the dog, mate. I'll do worse than that. Don't you worry. He's ruining my bloody stream. Beat about 11 men. Yeah, Jesus to Arsenal's a good signing, but I'll tell you what's a better signing. John Ruddy to Birmingham. So far, keeping the second clean sheet of the season. I really like John Ruddy. I liked him when he got Norwich as well in the Prem. Very, very. And the thing about a player like John Ruddy in goals is that he's got so much physical about himself that if someone comes up for a header against John Ruddy, I'm going to be honest. If I saw John Ruddy running towards me, I'd run the other way. You know, if you're on a 50-50 with John Ruddy, you're not winning it. Put it that way. Hopefully his stream works. It's just I've got too many tabs open. That's why. Yeah, John Ruddy. Just for the lols, I spoke Bangor City. Fair enough. I think Bangor's North Wales, I believe. Me showing my great Welsh must there. I'd already count North Wales as well, Welsh, to be honest. They sound so English up there. But yeah, still 1-0 to Birmingham then at St Andrews Stadium. John Eustace, like I said, trying to play a bit more of a possession style football with Birmingham City this season. I know over the last few years they've had some decent managers like Gary Monk and Karanka, but I don't know if Karanka did that well at Birmingham. I think I'm thinking of his time in Middlesbrough, but yeah, Monk at Birmingham did pretty well, I think. Arsenal, my God, apparently Arsenal are really good in the opening 10 minutes. With regard to some of this Queen's Park Rangers, well, I don't know, mate. It depends on what I see from you this week. You know, if you lose 10-0 and sustain 5 red cards, then I'm not going to say you're going to win next week. Got a dry throat. But yeah, at least it's only 1-0, yeah. Play stream's gone off. I'm trying to get it back on. Yeah, it won't be... Karanka's a good manager, man. I actually really like Karanka. He's very underrated for me. Very underrated. But there's only Birmingham Huddersfield fans in here. Let me know what you think about your season. Like I said, I think Huddersfield finish above Birmingham. But that's probably because Danny Schofield won't be the manager much longer, I don't think. I think he's at well of his depth, to be honest with you. Right, why is this not bloody working? Slee will get his chance. Right. I might have to reset my laptop because everything's so laggy. It's not great, this. I do have the game on, but it's just like not great to watch. I think Huddersfield will go down. They've got enough players to stay up. They've got very good players like Soma Thomas and Jonathan Hogg, Danny Ward, Lee Nichols. But it's just a question if Schofield can get the best out of them, and I don't know if he can. Like I said, I don't know if Danny Schofield's that man to take Huddersfield forward, to be honest with you. Apologies about cough. I've got a really dry throat at the moment. It's really hurting, actually, my throat. But yeah, what's still 1-0 Birmingham? Troy Deeney on the ball here, trying to hold it up. Yeah, Deeney, I'm not too sure. Yes, he's got experience, but is he too old now at this level? Who knows? Fuck's sake, wrong button. This is annoying me now. For you two people watching, if you are enjoying the stream, please leave a like, subscribe as well. And if you do want to donate to the channel, you can, and that would be really appreciated. Don't have to, of course, as long as you like and subscribe. That's the main thing as well. Right. Yeah, big up to Mike as well in here. Hopefully he can come on second half. We'll see how that happens. I don't know. I'm just having a lot of technical problems at the moment. Hopefully the stream you're watching on me is decent. I'm not lagging or anything. If I am, just let me know. I'll try and sort that out for you. No, I am alright. So I literally had food like 5-10 minutes before I went live, and it's gone down the wrong throat essentially. And like my laptop's lagging, and it's just like really annoying because like the stream's so poor, and I want to get the best content for you guys. Right, got it back on. I'll just keep it like this. Right, bloody hell, missed like 5 minutes. So 20 minutes gone. 1-0 to Birmingham. I've not gone on full screen because every time I go on full screen, it goes wrong. But we have found a stream, and all I'm going to say is, oh, don't lag. Right, I'm not going to say anything. What did I have for dinner? I think I had fish, but it went like, like a proper fish. It was like a burger, but like in a fish shape, essentially. I don't know what they call it. Waffles and beans, mate. That's what I had. Like Birmingham on the ball. Placheta. Ooh! Bit of a high foot there from Sober Thomas. Be interested to see if referee will buck him for this. I don't really mind who wins. I predicted Birmingham 1-0, so I'd like Birmingham to win so I can get my prediction right. But yeah, I'm not really too bothered, to be fair, mate. Whoever is the better team deserves to win, simple as, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think this game is on TV. I don't think it is. I think it got moved forward because of the Commonwealth Games. Because I know isn't the Commonwealth Games in the Midlands at the moment. If anyone wants to know what shirt went, Fan Hub Game Changer. I had this shirt given to me about a year and a half ago from the guys at Fan Hub, who kindly gave me the shirt. Do I think Birmingham City will stay up? Yes, I've seen people put Birmingham in the bottom three, but for me, Christian Bielik's a good signing. John Ruddy's a fantastic keeper. Hogan and Dean will get 15 goals between them. Sorry about the coughing. Yeah, Dean and Hogg, maybe like 8 and 7 each. So yeah, I think Birmingham will be all right. I predict you 21st, but I don't think you're going to be like in a relegation battle on the final day, if that makes sense. Some ad things just come up my screen. Go away. Deguzi put 1-1, yeah. Thanks for coming on the predictions as well, Deguzi, mate. Appreciate it. Some bloody app. No, I'm not looking for that tonight. On a nice quiet night, thanks. Jesus. There we are. Yeah, 1-1. Yeah, Huddersfield are getting a bit more forward now. 23 minutes gone. Used Turton. But, like I said, Danny Ward in 2022, is he the man to get you some goals? I don't think so. But Huddersfield don't have that much money, which is a surprise considering they got to the playoff final last year. You'd think, they'd back them. You'd think they would have backed Carlos Corbraham and, give him a bit of finances, hence why he's left. Pippa left. Naby Sarr left. Harry Toffolo left. Lewis O'Brien left. So, yeah, they've lost a lot of key players. Because I don't know why you keep saying that, mate. It's kind of annoying, to be honest, when you say Wara. Just say what an upgrade or something. It is kind of annoying, to be fair, mate. I'm not going to lie to you. Inspector, yeah, I mentioned that earlier. Not good. Championship level, you're getting a pitch inspection. I know there's been rugby on, but Swans have a rugby team with Player House Stadium, and I was alright. So yeah, it's not great for Coventry as a club. That, gotta be honest. Who win the Premier League? Man City. Championship went for Norwich, which looks a shocking decision after last week, but still plenty of things can change in football. I found a better stream. And this is actually Birmingham City TV, so if I had commentary on, then but yeah, this stream's I think it's a bit more behind the other one, but it's, much better. He's Plachet on the left-hand side. He's got Andrew Chase and Plachet. Great run from the left wing back. Ball in the box. What is that header? That is terrible from Deeney. He tries heading it back. I think that's to Jordan James. You can get there. Right, here we go. Here's where the commentary starts. Birmingham Huddersfield fans. It's been a bit of a stop, start, stop stream, but we're back. Because I'm serious, I will time you out. Can you please stop saying that, mate? This is a Birmingham Huddersfield watcher. I don't mind you mentioning Eli Fridge or stuff like that, but when you're just mentioning pointless stuff, mate, no one in the chat wants to say. I don't mind going off topic as long as it's related-ish, like the Prem game, whatever. But if you're going to talk nonsense, mate, I'll time you out and come on. Not such a boring club, yo thing. So Birmingham says Hardy, Liam Salt's Millwall. I've gone 1-0 Sheffield United tomorrow for them. I think it'll be tight. And I think, George Honeyman getting suspended silly from midweek is a blow. And I don't think Flem's going to start either, to be honest. But yeah, I really like Millwall this season. And yeah, good luck too. Adam says, hi, how are Birmingham playing? Yeah, so far, I think you've been the better side. Plachette had that early opportunity, then a couple of seconds later, then Scott Hogan had that header from a Bakuna cross. Yeah, they've been good. Ryan Woods just won a free kick there in the final third. Yeah, like I said, last week you didn't look great, but that shows a sign of a strong team. When you're away to a team like Luton, which sounds ridiculous really when they were in non-league a few years ago, but they just had such a big rise. But yeah, a point away to Luton was sensational. And look, John Ruddy as your number one is phenomenal. And Neil Etheridge as number two isn't bad, considering what he did in the Premier League as well. But yeah, it's going to be a free kick to Birmingham. Trust he's in the box, the American. Don't know too much about him. It's a short free kick. Referee has allowed the quick free kick. Birmingham will have a shot outside the box. It's deflected. Lee Nichols leaves it. It's back headed in. Huddersfield clear. That looks like handball. Troy Deeney with the shot. Blocked. He's come out long shot. Wide of the net. Shout there from handball. A Huddersfield player tried clearing his lines with his own player's arm. Yeah, I'm going to the Swans tomorrow. Yeah, enjoy Sheffield, mate. Safe trip. I went to Rotherham last weekend, mate. So, yeah, I know how you feel in terms of the easy early starts. Nah, it didn't hit a hog's hand. Not a great clearance, though, that wasn't from Edmonds Green. Reece, what was the worst take of the last 2 years and why was it about Moan Gibbs White? What did I say about probably Patterson, to be honest. I think when Patterson signed, I said he's crap and Bristol City reject and yeah, so probably Patterson's my worst take. Tagazi, nah, that's right, mate. I was a bit annoyed, to be fair, because my stream wasn't working. So, yeah. How do you think Lee Nichols did last season? Terrific. Top three keepers for me last season. I think Bryce Sambo is up there. And, yeah, there's a few decent keepers last year. But, yeah, he's not had a great season so far in terms of keeping clean sheets. But, let's be fair, the players around Lee Nichols at the moment are not very good. Nice play from Colin. Decent tackle there from Andrew and me. Another call to Birmingham City here. Jamie Parson, mate. Jamie Parson plays for Swansea and Cal Patton's the ex-Cardiff player who now plays for Sheffield Wednesday. Liam Buxton says, hope you can beat Rovers, mate. Can see them struggling this year. Going to go 2-1 Swansea 1 Millwall. That'd be a great day, mate, to be fair. I don't mind if you beat Sheffield United, but I just want them to win because I got a prediction on it. But yeah, Millwall will be alright this season. But yeah, what time are you setting off tomorrow? Because my coach left 7 a.m. last week, so it's nice to get a bit of a lie-in tomorrow, but I'm working straight after the game, but it's got to be done. Yeah, it's cut them all to Birmingham then. It's going to be whipped in, right into the 6-yard box. Lee Nichols straight flaps it, misses it, and the referee's got a free kick. Think for a push on Lee Nichols. Yeah, Lee Nichols there. 9. Oh, not too bad then, Liam. Not too bad then. Yeah, let's see if it was a foul. I don't know if you can call that a foul. But Huddersfield have lost the ball from the back. I tell you what, Huddersfield need to sort themselves out. Bakuna, Scott Hogan, he's gone down. And the referee's given free kick outside the box for the original foul. It's going to be a yellow card to one of the players. I think that's Edmonds Green, I think. I'm not too sure who their number 5 is. But yeah, Scott Hogan, he wanted a penalty. The ref gave a free kick outside the box instead. But Huddersfield, terrible. I'm sort of really am sorry if there's any Huddersfield fans in there because, if I was watching someone stream and they were saying how bad the team is, I'd get really annoyed. But this Huddersfield team just lacks quality. It just really lacks. It just lacks tactics. Again, just like last week, totally outplayed. And no offense to any Birmingham fans, but to get outplayed by Birmingham, who, let's be fair, aren't going to be world beaters this season, it's not good enough. And it's a yellow card, and then number 5. 5 is that'd be appreciated. I'll have a look after this free kick. Oh, I'll go on my iPad actually. Have a look on football quickly. Everyone's saying 1-0 to Arsenal. Who scored for Arsenal? I'll probably have a look myself now because I'm going to football check who that number 5 is for Huddersfield quickly. Jonathan Russell and Sobert Thomas got a yellow card in the 20th minute. So Jonathan Russell there got booked and Sobert Thomas got booked earlier, which I missed. So short free kick to Placheta. Nicholas will get there. Martinelli scored. I wasn't going to put him in my fantasy team, so yeah. Arsenal still lose that. I got Zaha in my fantasy team, so hopefully he scores. But apparently Arsenal playing well. But yeah, Martinelli apparently scored. Long ball forward. He's offside there. Miles offside, Sobert Thomas. But that could be somewhere Huddersfield can, get around Birmingham's defence. It was a long ball forward, and Thomas got around the back, but he's offside. Like I said, it's a shame there's no Birmingham fans in the lower tier. Zinchenko assist. Oh, got to be joking. Brothers got him. It's not too bad, mate. Get there for about half-time, a few pints. Yeah, they'll probably kick off. So I know Sheffield United and Millwall usually tend to have a thing. I think you centre back, is it Cooper? Jake Cooper always scores against Sheffield United as well. 44 people watching. Big up to every single one of you because that's fantastic spot on a Friday night considering, it's a Premier League game on. But if you are new, please subscribe. Free to do. There's a lot of Championship content. Every week there's match preview for Swan City. There'll be a watch along or vlog for Swan City as well. And there'll be neutral watch alongs like this in the Championship or the Carabao FA Cup, for example, like on Tuesday at Cambridge Millwall. There'll be game week reviews, so I'll be reviewing this game one day next week as well as a live score predictions where you guys can win a prize at the end of the season. So much content. And as a thank you, you guys can just subscribe. That'd be nice. Yeah, good luck, Liam. So 55 minutes played, Birmingham City 1, Huddersfield 0. This was my prediction. And last week, considering I only got 2 points, I'd already beaten my score. So last week was a bit embarrassing for me as a Championship content creator. Awful goalkeeper from Gaeta, apparently. Yeah, apparently got 3 decent keepers. They got Gaeta, Sam Johnson. I believe they got Jack Butland as well, but he's injured. Birmingham coming forward here in the final third. Placheta. What a ball that is. Bakuna. Oh, that could have been 2 really good ball in by Placheta. Bakuna gets to the back post. All he's got to do is tap it to Hogan, who's got an empty net because Nichols has closed down the angle, but he just didn't get a foot in it. It's unlucky for Bakuna because there's so much pace on the ball from Placheta and a curling effort. Oh, but if he gets a foot on that, it's an empty goal for Hogan to slot home. Placheta's impressed me. Bakuna's really impressing me in this first 35 minutes. And Scott Hogan could have doubled his lead there. That's just unfortunate. Is that the Bakuna from Cardiff? I think it is, actually. I'll double check. I know there's a Bakuna for Huddersfield before. No, I think it's the former Huddersfield Bakuna. I think they let him go. I'll have a look for you now. Probably should have checked, to be fair. I know there's 2 Bakunas in the Championship. This Bakuna is Junior No Bakuna, who used to play for Rangers. Let me check his career. Oh, yeah. So the Bakuna for Birmingham used to play for Huddersfield between 2018 and 2021. So, yeah, it's not the Bakuna of Cardiff. It's the former Huddersfield Bakuna. Zinchenko free header to mid-air, which was packed by Arsenal fans. I've got Zinchenko, Hogan, and Jesus coming on the Gunners. No worries, Andrew. I was a bit confused then, but I was wondering. I was thinking, how was this Bakuna playing so well? He was crap for Cardiff, but it wasn't the thing. But yeah, this one used to play for Huddersfield. Huddersfield fans probably thinking, why couldn't he play so well for us? Lovely can of Dr. Pepper. Placheta. Again, like I said, after this weekend, everyone's playing at least one home away game. So I think that's where you can really start evaluating teams. How long till half time? Just under 10 minutes, mate. I don't like people asking for what long the time is on the game because obviously I haven't got a timer. So yeah, don't be afraid to keep asking. I don't mind. Yeah, that is bad from us, mate. Oh, good ball in. And he's offside, Danny Ward. Nice run, though, from Andrin. All right, like, no, we know it's offside. Mate. He's literally just running down the byline with his flag. We know it's offside. Lovely can of Dr. Pepper. Placheta, that was a lovely bit of... I didn't even know I did that. Didn't even know. But one thing I will say, because this game's gone a little bit sluggish, is cans are much better to drink than a bottle when you need a drink in terms of your throat needs clearing. Oh, bad foul there from Huddersfield's number 5. Troy Deeney winning a free kick there. Troy Deeney number 8 for Birmingham. Not a huge fan of that. Get him on the number 10. I think Jukovic has it, but still. Yeah, it'll be an interesting game. Of course, you drew against us last week 0-0, and we beat you 1-0 at your place. I went to that game as well. No Puro, no party. Right, it'll be a free kick here to Birmingham. It's going to be either Bakuna or Placheta. I'll tell you what, Placheta's having a lot of impact in this Birmingham side, and still got to remember Christian Bielik's got to be into this side as well when fit. But Jordan James has not done too bad. Ball in. Really good header from the Huddersfield man. I think it's gone out for a corner to the Blues. Dion Sanderson there. Huddersfield fans wanted a free kick there for a bit of a long arm there from Sanderson and one of the players, but referee didn't see it. So my halftime tweet might just be Huddersfield Town are rubbish at football. I'm sorry, I don't mind Huddersfield as a team. Like I really liked them last year, but under Danny Schofield, they're not a great team to watch. Be a ball in. It's a deep one to the back post. They won the header, but well over the bar there from the number 5, which is the American centre-back, Trusty. Couldn't trust him with that header. Keep your comments coming in. I love the way... Look at that. The Birmingham system manager there's got an AirPod in. Thanks for watching, mate. Appreciate the support. Make sure you tell your gaffer there, John Eustace, to subscribe. Appreciate it. I did a video on John Eustace, so he turned us down. New ball has to come on the pitch as the ball from the stands has not been recovered yet. Probably doesn't help Birmingham owners when you're not paying your bills. So Lee Nichols, no clean sheet for him so far this season. Conceded 1 last year, conceded 1 today. Long kick down the field. Misses the Huddersfield man. Well picked up, Jordan James. Well done. No, the Huddersfield defenders want this ball. Long ball forward. Liam supports Millwall, Callum. A lot of long balls into this game now. A lot of headers. Nice touch here from Russell. And here is Jack Raduni, who signed from Wimbledon. And unfortunately, saw Thompson on the wavelength for the young man from the former League One side, Wimbledon. But yeah, Jack Raduni, probably one of the only bright sparks so far in this game for Huddersfield. Danny Ward running down the byline. Good air from Maxime Collin, throw into the Huddersfield. About 4 minutes left on normal time. Not too sure how much added time will be added on since that early goal from Scott Hogan. Yeah, Sheffield United, their squad's ridiculous, mate. And they've added James McAtee as well. What a signing. You know, you think they're going to miss someone of Mo Gibbs-White's quality and then just pull that out the bag. Oh, Huddersfield, what are you doing? Jesus, Tom Lees are one of the worst passes I've ever seen. And Birmingham can break. It's got to be 2 here. Placheta. Good covering from Edmonds Green. I'll tell you, if I was a Huddersfield fan, forget booing last week, boo tonight. You spent all your money travelling down to Birmingham on a Friday night. You worked hard all week. You're thinking, yes, you get to go to the football Friday, and then you realise you've got to watch a team managed by Danny Schofield. I'm sorry, Schofield. I know he's new to the job, but you don't... thing is, it's not really his fault either because he's not really been backed. And that's why Corberan left. Like, I know people say, oh, you just targeted him. But like, this team is capable because we've seen it last season. And yes, they did have, some more quality players. But this Huddersfield team, they're way better than what they've been showing. And they can't break here. Could it be the commentator's curse? No, it can't, because they can't attack, because they're managed by an under-23 coach. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sure if Huddersfield fans would be saying you're wrong or right, but not great. Really poor. It is a long season, but Andrew, if you want to get somewhere in the Championship, you've got to make decisions quickly. And if Huddersfield want to try and get playoffs again this season, finish top 10, then Danny Schofield's not that man. I don't care what anyone says. The squad is not great, yes, but their manager's not helping. I saw that last week, and I'm seeing it again. You've got to think this Birmingham side are one of the favourites to go down this season. I think they're more favourites to go down than this Huddersfield side, funny enough. And you wouldn't think that. He could be the candidate to get sacked there. No, I don't think anyone will get sacked at August, but for me, I still think Michael O'Neill will get sacked first, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Danny Schofield go after. But Huddersfield do usually give their managers time. That's one thing I will say. Oh, yeah, I'm not saying sack him, Andrew, after 2 games, but I'm just saying, like, especially with the living costs. Imagine being a Huddersfield fan, paying money on Friday, paying money for this. You know. But yeah, give him time. I do understand. Like, I'm just giving my honest analysis on what I've seen so far. Like, when I do a review next week, maybe I'll calm down and change. And again, they got second half maybe, but like, you know, Birmingham at home, you'd expect them to finish the job second half. Yeah, because I look at Barnsley. It's a really good comment actually. You know, Barnsley got rid of. Obviously, they lost Daryl Dike, lost their manager as well, Vladimir Ishmael. So they lost Alex Mount, obviously left the West Brom, and you know, look at Barnsley terribly and replaced their manager, didn't they? So yeah, maybe we could see Huddersfield do a Barnsley. We'll wait and see. That's a really good comment, Chat. Completely forgot about Barnsley. A minute to go then for half time. Maxime Collin on the ball. I was quite surprised the left back Birmingham left at the end of the season, Christopher Pedersen. I thought he's pretty good. Norwich just signed Aaron Ramsey from Villa on loan. I don't know if you mean Jacob Ramsey, but then I don't think Jacob Ramsey would leave. Long ball for Scott Hogan. Across. Oh, Deeney can't get there. It's come out. Jordan James. Pedersen. Is it in? The referee's give a goal. It's crossed the line. 2-0 to Birmingham. It looked like Lee Nichols kept it out, but Placheta's shot has gone over the line just before half-time, and my God, Huddersfield. Jesus, I thought last week was bad, but this is even worse. Scott Hogan's got all the time in the world. It's a misplaced pass to Deeney, who just can't get the header because he's a bit too high for him. And then you think that's bad defending, and Birmingham got 2 free men at the back post. Oh, my word. The marking is shocking. It was a decent shot from Jordan James. It's a good turn back from Turton. And Placheta's strike, and actually Nichols, he doesn't capture it at all. He flops it into the net. That's poor goalkeeping. It's poor defending. And this is a very poor half for Huddersfield. Credit to Birmingham. They've been the better side. They've had chances. And that man, John Eustace, is a very good manager. Whoever takes over at Birmingham City, you know, you've got a great manager. I've seen people say, oh, John Eustace is not good. Rubbish. Why did Swansea City want him, who play an attractive style of football? Because Eustace is a good manager. And Birmingham, for once, they could have a decent future, but obviously their owners are not great. I know it's easy to say after this 45 minutes, but, you know, defensively last week, they kept a clean sheet against Luton, and they've showed their attacking prowess in this game. And for Huddersfield, not good enough. It's not good enough. For a team who reached a playoff final, like I said, yes, you've lost players, but it's not good enough. But 46 from there, not sure much that was added on because Placheta scored ball into the box for Huddersfield. Good defending there. I wouldn't really say Bowyer did a good job, mate. His football was terrible to watch. I've got to be honest. But yeah, 2-0 to Birmingham. I think it was 2 minutes added on. Just changed the title now to 2-0. But yeah, Placheta, it didn't look like it went in from my angle. It looked like Nichols stopped on the line, but he literally just palmed it into the side netting. But I tell you what, Placheta, I was a bit of a question mark over his signing because he didn't do much on the Norwich when he was in the Championship. But he's playing a left wing back role. He's doing pretty good. Long ball forward. Deeney can't do anything, but it's a goal kick to Huddersfield. I feel really bad for these Huddersfield fans, and you know, I saw a comment earlier actually in the live chat saying, "Oh, you're overreacting about Huddersfield." I don't think I am. Half time then. I think Andrews, Birmingham City 2, Huddersfield 0. You look at that between Hogan and Deeney just laughing and smiling. just sums up how poor Huddersfield have been when those two are pretty confident they're going to get over the line in the end. And obviously, Hogan got the opening goal after 5 minutes from great work from Bakuna to get the cross in. That was a very, very good header from Scotty Hogan. And then you think, just going 1-0 half time, same as last week, Huddersfield, get some down goals thinking that. And then some of the worst defending. It was a really poor pass from Tom Lees in the first place. Then the ball comes into the box. They aren't defended the first ball. It comes to the back post. You're thinking, surely there's a man there. They got 2 free men, Birmingham, to have 2 free shots. It's a decent block from Turton, who gets the first block in. And then PLACHETA'S shoots. You think, the keeper's got that. Leading us player of his quality. And even he's had a fumble at it. 2-0 half time. Really disappointed by Huddersfield. But Birmingham, I will give credit. When you do have a bad team, you've got to credit the opposition and say they're a good team. But angry Reece 10. But let me know what you think of that half. And Huddersfield Town, really poor. I'm going to put it simple. Huddersfield Town are absolutely terrible. 2 games in, and I completely worry about them if Schofield. I'll just spell Schofield. I might just put shit. That's what he is. Schofield is in charge. No shape to their defence and no attacking output either. Birmingham have played very well, and credit to Eustace for that. So, look, if Huddersfield actually had a bit of tactics and had a bit more of a better game, then maybe I wouldn't be saying these bad things. But look, I've got to credit Birmingham. Yeah, they played well, but I think the major talkman here is how bad Huddersfield have been. I'm sure people in Birmingham Stadium right now, both fans will be saying, Jesus, Huddersfield look bad, don't they? But yeah, let's get into your comments. I'm going to go with the foot mob then. Let's have a look at some stats at half time. Yeah, so 2-0 to Birmingham. So let's have a look at the stats. So possession, 45% to Birmingham, 55% to Huddersfield. And again, this is where my analysis about that comes in truth. Birmingham, 11 shots. Huddersfield, 2. I know Huddersfield are the away side, but when the opposition get 9 more shots in it, when both teams are expected around to finish where similar to each other, that should not be happening. To the shots on target, I'd like to congratulate Danny Schofield because they've actually had 1 shot on target. So well done, Danny Schofield, for that. Birmingham had 3 on target, but 4 corners apiece. Huddersfield corners not really done anything. About Huddersfield then, some insights for them. They've not kept a clean sheet in the last 7 matches, which is not great for Birmingham. They've not won a match in the last 9. So yeah, Birmingham no win in the last 9, carried on from last season. Huddersfield no clean sheet in the last 7. And yeah, I really worry about this Huddersfield team. Let me go through it again. Nichols, I think he should be doing better for the second, but it's not too bad. Ruffles, not good enough at left back, Josh Ruffles. Turton, not good enough. Again, from Pippen to Turton's a downgrade. Tom Lees, look, he's got experience. Yes, Edmund Green looks a little bit rusty. Hogg experience. Andrin, 20 years old. He's got flair. Ruduni, look, you're asking a guy from League One to, be a best player. It's going to be a hard task for him, but he's looked okay. Russell, again, youngster, he's got potential. Summer Thomas, be interesting how he does this season, but a decent player. Danny Ward, so on paper, like I said, apart from Turton and Ruffles, I think that's a pretty mid-table-ish squad. Obviously, you got 1 or 2 individual players in there, but yeah, it's just really poor. But they've had a shot on target, so maybe it shouldn't be too bad. It's 1 more than last week. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. I want to touch on. Jack Jowett says League One tour next season. Let me have a look if you're a Sheffield Wednesday or Huddersfield fan. I can't tell by your profile picture. I think you're a Huddersfield fan. And yeah, you've just missed my massive rant about you, mate, because I think you've been terrible. I just put a tweet out about Danny Schofield. I slayed him last week. first game in charge and let him off. But this week, honestly, man, I feel sorry for the fans who have gone because, like I said, no disrespect to Birmingham here. I think Birmingham fans will agree with me that you're not going to finish top 12. Same with Huddersfield. But with Huddersfield, how have you gone from last season? You've kept the majority of your players in terms of like a good 5. And like, majority of squad was there last season. Danny Schofield was in and around the first team last season in terms of, him being a coach at the end of 23s. And it's just gone to pot. So, yeah, I'm disappointed. Danny Schofield to be a little depth. Yeah, I hate to say it because there's only been 2 games, but things have got to improve massively for him. Otherwise, he's going to be gone. And I don't want to say I rate anyone, but I don't want people to say I'm overreacting because I can only give my analysis on what I've seen in the 135 minutes I've seen of Huddersfield Town so far this season. They've been terrible. They have been terrible. 1 shot on target in 135 minutes of football. Make of that of what you will. Who's a better player, in your opinion, Andre or Jordan? Jordan for his work rate, Andre for his finishing ability, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'd rather Andre. But put it this way, if you want to hold on to a lead, Jordan's your man. He'll work your socks off. But yeah, keep comments coming in if anyone's interested in Palace, Arsenal, 1-0 to Arsenal. Let me have a look at the stats of this one. Bloody hell, Palace haven't even a shot. Oh, my prediction's over. I predicted 1-0 Birmingham, didn't I? Jesus. Right. This is what I like doing as well. Make sure you guys like this stream as well. And subscribe to the channel if you are. I'm really enjoying this. It took a while for me to get going, but obviously I did worry about this being 0-0. So I've just gone on to Huddersfield's Twitter account. And of course, they got to tweet it's half time. They've got 16 likes and 58 replies. So that's a big ratio. So let's read some Huddersfield fans' replies. If you're having a bad evening, this might cheer you up. So let's see some Huddersfield replies at half time. Joke. Season starts next week, lads, and repeats. Absolutely dreadful. Sack and start season again. Sack him at half time. So people are saying, I'm incorrect. Dean Hoyle to blame, who I believe is the person who takes care of all the transfers and stuff like that. Director of football or something like that. So even Huddersfield fans are saying their manager out. Bloody hell, we're making Blues look good, says Jason Fisher, who's actually at the game. No idea, no style of play, no tactics. Exactly what I said. Game over, it's going to be a long season. Boo! League One, here we go, says Alexander. Joke. Someone else says, who are we replacing him with? Seems to start next. Yeah. So, like I said, Huddersfield fans not happy, and they've just said it in a bit more of an angrier way than I said it, and I'm just a Swan City fan who sits here trying to give my thing. And Birmingham then have tweeted, that was fun at half time. Let's read their replies. Someone says, surprised you knew what that tweet was, admin. Basically saying Birmingham don't play us well all the time. Ahead of the break. Someone said, cartwheeling in my living room right now. Someone's used time free, I think. So it says, who's Stolo kit today? Because this is not the Birmingham I know. It's always good to see a team don't really do that well. Do well. Yeah, I'm doing really good in terms of views, Andrew. It's been a really good game. I don't think this game's televised, but like I said, I generally don't care how much about Premier League. Like if there's only the Premier, I'll watch it. But if you give me a choice between Championship and Premier League, I'll watch Championship all day long. I think Championship's more entertaining. It's way more entertaining for me. I'm not too sure, Mike. I'm kind of enjoying the stream, to be honest, and that's been playing up massively, to be honest, man. It just took me ages to find a decent stream. As long as we play Huddersfield with still Schofield in charge, then it's definitely a big. I don't want to speak too soon because, like I said, it's only a certain game, but he can improve, and there's still time in the transfer window. That's what we got to remember. Maybe the Huddersfield board are watching this thinking, Christ, this team needs improvements, and might give Schofield a couple of $100,000 to improve the team and a few loans, maybe. But like I said, they've lost a lot of quality players from last year. Naby Sarr, Levi Colwell, Lord Hogg, O'Brien. Sorry, not Hogg. Torflow, O'Brien, Pippa, their manager. So, yeah, I'll have a look when we are playing Huddersfield now. Hopefully, it's relatively soon. Xhaka just got booked, apparently, for diving. Right, let me have a look when we play Huddersfield. Someone asked in the chat. But we don't play them in August. Have a look now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think the final score will be. I'll probably go for a 3-0 Birmingham now. I don't know when we play Huddersfield. Someone will have to tell me. I can't bother to check. But yeah, this one with Birmingham with the first. They're winning the league. Obviously, Huddersfield go bottom, but again, table of this season seems irrelevant. Yeah, exactly. I think it's the hardest league in the world. Thing is, though, next week, Huddersfield, they could turn into prime Barcelona. You'd never know. But, like, let's have a look at who Huddersfield got next week. Preston they got Preston in the Carabao Cup on Tuesday. And the next game in the league is Stoke at home. The two managers who are probably favourites to get sacked. Mr. Schofield versus Mr. O'Neill. So, I think next Saturday is going to be a huge one. It's in Huddersfield and Stoke. And after that, they got Norwich. So if they don't pick up any points against Birmingham here, the next two games against Stoke and Norwich, who on paper have got very, very good squads. So yeah, it might be a tough month here for Huddersfield. Let's just go on Twitter, see what everyone's saying. Love the way everyone's doing that. Someone's just put you in the replies. Best style of football we've played in years, says a Birmingham fan. Might as well follow me. Yeah, just replied to Birmingham fan. Birmingham fan just replied to my tweet. He just said best style of football we've played in years. And people would generally put in, I know I've put Birmingham 21st, it's not great. But I literally said in the video, I don't think they're going to be like, scrapping in the last 5 games. I think they'll be clear by then. But like, the problem with John Eustace and Birmingham is that their owners and, maybe even point deductions potentially. But I think if Birmingham can survive this season, I think next season is a bit where Birmingham can really, push on. I think this season could be tough because they don't really have that, out-and-out goal scorer who's going to bag 20 goals a season and push them up the league, or they don't have that younger striker. The main 3 strikers they got, Jukovic, Hogan, and Dini, are quite old, relatively old at this level. But yeah, look, I think Birmingham last week had a poor performance in terms of attacking, and even defending they were great, but we got ready to thank for that. But yeah, Birmingham, yeah, good half, but let's be honest, you are playing Huddersfield, which I think everyone will be saying in the next couple of weeks. But I'm not trying to disrespect Huddersfield. I just very, very disappointed the way Schofield's done his tactics. But credit to Birmingham. At the end of the day, you've got to beat what's in front of you. Right, finish that drink. Let me get my. I should have a cup here, but I don't think I have to drink from the bottle. But yeah, just wait for second half and let me know down below what you think of that half. But yeah, for me, not very good from Huddersfield. And like I said, you are allowed 5 substitutes in the championship. Can only use them in 3 slots, so you can't just have 1 sub in the 60th minute, 1 sub in the 70th, 1 in the 80th, 1 in the 85th and 90th. No, that's 5 slots. So you can only use them in 3 slots. Half to sell his pack, easy for Arsenal, says Andrew. Maybe this is a different Arsenal team. Bloody hell. Typical. I'll put Jesus and Zaha on my team. They got nothing. Right. I know it's a big ball, but I should have a thing, but I don't have one. And my throat is killing. Foster's Madry. Yeah. I don't think they're tasting Madry. More of a Barry thing. The second half should be getting underway shortly, I think. Hopefully you are enjoying the stream. I'm not too sure if this is Huddersfield warming up from the first half. No, this is Huddersfield coming up for the second half then. It'd be interesting if there's a change here. I tell you, if I see Dwayne Holmes coming on, then game is over. Dwayne Holmes is terrible. Are you sure you're not disrespecting Huddersfield Race? I reckon you should go to the Huddersfield Post and say Danny at the phone from Swansea supporter. They'd agree with me though. Mate, literally go on Huddersfield's Twitter and read the replies. The majority of them are saying the man is out of the depth. I want him gone. Some are blaming the chief executive and the board. Most of them are blaming Danny Schofield because he's out of his depth. Like, we could be proved wrong with Carlos Abraham, but what we've seen so far of Huddersfield, 1 shot on target in 155 minutes of football. I don't think I'm being harsh, mate. I don't think so at all. Not gonna lie, if the Brum come on the pitch at St Andrews, then it would be game over. I don't think I'd be an arse. I think you'd be I think you're trying to wind me up, to be honest, but it might have worked. But honestly, if you're watching this game, you cannot tell me Huddersfield have played well. I don't care. You cannot tell me Huddersfield play well. If you've paid your hard-earned money to watch Huddersfield Burnley, see that performance, and today in that 45 minutes, I'd have walked out. I don't care. I don't think it's been a change over Huddersfield, so... Right, who knows? They're attacking their fans second half. Who knows? Football's a weird game, isn't it? They could win this 3-2. Birmingham could have a terrible second half. And if Huddersfield win the second half, win the game, then I'll give credit to Danny Schofield. Oh, I gotta be honest, so Thomas has been poor, mate. He's been caught offside once or two times. Not really had many set pieces. Second half is underway then. I've been more impressed with Jordan James, who's Welsh, actually, in the centre of the park in Birmingham. Been really impressed with him. Don't think he'll probably be starting when Bielik's fit, mine, but I think it's looking like Blundersfield at the minute. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I answered that question about Sir Thomas. But like, if Huddersfield get a goal, the next 20 minutes is game on. Yeah, I think you're ahead of me, Carl, mate. Yeah, 43 people watching. What's that? What are they doing? This camera's just showing a plane fly through the air. What is going on here? I don't care about Birmingham Airport. I'm trying to watch Birmingham Football Club. There's literally a goal kick down the field. They're playing from the back, and the camera just shines on a plane from the sky. Who gives a monkeys? I'm trying to watch the football, man. I'm not doing a plane watch along. Jesus. What's going on there? We'll journey on. I think that's a Birmingham chant. I tell you what, is that song Keep Right On? When Birmingham fans sing out before the game, that is blimmin' intimidating. That's a great chant. Lee Nichols there. Honestly, showing a plane when the game's on. Couldn't believe that. I'm actually watching on Birmingham, like the website. I follow whatever it's called. Yeah, Huddersfield have the ball in, trying to forward ball. Dion Sanderson does well. Nice strong tackle there. Sanderson fouled off the ball, nothing given. I don't know about Huddersfield going down. I think they'll stay up. Like I said, I don't think, put it this way, I don't think Schofield's going to be there at the end of the season. Nice work from Placheta. Back to John Ruddy, who I really like. I like John Ruddy. I don't care what anyone says. Right, you're also watching on Birmingham TV, Mike. Ball out wide here, Scott Hogan. Placheta's making a nice run behind him. There's it for Aston Villa man. Jordan James, who's Welsh. Which I always like to see. I always like to see a Welsh person do well in the Championship. And I'll tell you what, he could be another good youngster coming through the ranks. Of course, Jude Bellingham's brother is also on the bench for Birmingham tonight. Joe Bellingham, who's 16. And then he's been 19 doing a watch-along. How crazy life is, eh? Here's Maxime Collin. Trying to get the ball into the box. Birmingham's Bakuna, who's already got one assist and one cross to his name. Obviously, Scott Hogan was that man to head home. Yeah, I see what you'd say. I don't know if you'd say Birmingham are still one of the favourites to go down, but they've been impressive in this game. That's what, I can't take from it. Ball into the box. Decent catch there from Lee Nichols. Lee Nichols is shouting at his team, come on, because no one's moving. Jordan Rhodes, player manager, I'd say. No. Again, they've just been in the same situation or worse than Danny Schofield, because at least Schofield's got some, coach into his name. But this camera angle sees like yeah, it's because Birmingham's got groundwork going on, and it should have been done by now. But obviously, with their own situation, it's just in the air. Yeah, you can't be a full house to St Andrews. It's an intimidating place to go to when the fans are on it, and when the team are playing well. Birmingham's a really hard place to go to. They've just not had it great ever since the Prem days. Have had a really, I know since Obafemi Martin seemed to score. Arsenal's gone downhill since Scott Hogan ball into the box. Bakuna touchdown, bicycle kick. Oh, couldn't connect. That could have been one of the goals of the season. There, touches it, completely mistouches it. Then he tries a bicycle kick and well wide. But yeah, nice play there. Scott Hogan, nice ball in the box again. Bakuna way too much space into the box. It is frustrating me watching this because I know what Huddersfield can do. I've seen some of these players last season. I know some of these can play. We should have any doubts about Russell Mine doesn't seem to be able to organise the defence. I disagree with that, to be honest, Andrew. Yeah, Rotherham scored a set piece last season, but I don't think many teams will be able to stop Rotherham with their long throws. I think, with Harry Darlingwood into the back line, it could take, a few weeks for Darling to adjust defensively. But obviously we do need a right wing back, yes, but our defence is a lot better than what he came into. Look, we got rid of Bidwell. Yeah, but last year was a transitional season, which is what both of these sides are going to go through as well. And Drind as well. We need to score a lot more goals, though. I was disappointed with our goal return last season. We relied too heavily on Joel Burrow. Obviously, obviously came in with some goals, but I was disappointed with, Jam not getting enough goal contributions. Grimes, I thought, should have had a few more. Chance there over the bar for Birmingham. That'll be a corner ball. Another corner to Birmingham here. It was a pass to Deeney. "46 people watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe." Apologies about the blowing my nose there. But I'm sure you're having me blow my nose and see snot coming out my nose. Placheta, who I think has been my man of the match so far. He's been all over the pitch. He's been brilliant. Ball in. Huddersfield can clear. So Tom's trying to chase it down. Ooh, decent enough defending there from Maxime Collin. Why is this game on a Friday on Sky? I thought it was on Sky, so I saw it on Friday, but I think it's due to the Commonwealth Games being in the Midlands, because I know Coventry's been moved to a Sunday. So it's just to do traffic and all that, I think, mate. But I generally did this watch because I thought it was on Sky Sports, but lucky enough I found a stream for it. But I know Norwich is on Sky tomorrow. And then, of course, Watford. What Sky Sports News? So technically, I've done a Huddersfield Watchalong for, nice little nutmeg there from Jack Radooney, but unfortunately, Roberts was there in defence. Good defending there. Nichols playing up from the back. Huddersfield, nice ball from Russell. Right, you come Huddersfield. This is much better football. Nice ball away. Use Jack Radooney, the midfielder. This is better in the box. It's better from Huddersfield there. But Turton there's got to turn and play it into the box. And I think he has tried to, but he's completely misread it. But that was better football. Nice touch from Russell there. Nice ball out wide to Radooney, who plays it to Turton. So it's the first real time I've actually seen a bit of Danny Schofield's football. So he took a game and a half. But that was a nice move from Huddersfield. That was a decent move. And, maybe a little bit more confidence, but that was better. I don't want to comment on it, to be honest. I want to give it to my third kit. It's interesting. That's what I will say. It looks a bit like that waffle you get. Strawberry waffle. But Huddersfield get a bit more on the ball. This is better. Doesn't take much to get a few passes together. And they've lost the ball. The curse of the commentator. The day Sky picked Birmingham Huddersfield gives their accounts. I don't think it's on Sky now. I think it got moved back because of the Commonwealth Games, and obviously Coventry's got moved to Sunday. Oh, no, great kick from John Ruddy there. Now Birmingham are making a few mistakes here. In possession, then they got caught. It's like pass to John Ruddy. He's completely kicked out for a throw-in. So maybe this can give Huddersfield a bit of confidence now. Like I said, it's weird football. It's weird football, and I gave it to half. So yeah, Huddersfield, a bit like last weekend, slightly better in the second half. But they haven't tested the keeper yet. Nice play, Huddersfield. Chance! Oh, Sober Thomas, what are you doing? Oh, what a chance for Sober Thomas. He is screaming at himself there. He's completely mucked that shot up. It was a throw-in. Jack Radooney, lovely touch to beat Ryan Woods, plays it back. It's come to Sober Thomas, and he's absolutely smashed it wide. He's completely rushed at that. Jeez, it's not even close. He's about 10 yards from the goalkeeper's line. He's got one player in front of him. He could have took a touch, but he's completely rashed at that shot, and that was Huddersfield's chance to get back in the game. And from a Birmingham, shit in hell. That is Sober Thomas's shot. Sober Thomas's shot has just hit me in Swansea. Bloody hell, Sober. But yeah, apart from Sober Thomas hitting my light, which has just come from Birmingham to Swansea. Yeah. Cheers for that, Sober. Bloody hell, he's trying to do it again. Bloody light. I blame Sober Thomas. Here he is, Sober Thomas. Bloody hell, don't want him crossing the ball. Tapped over. Huddersfield fans really getting behind their team now. Sober Thomas trying to go for my light again, I think. But we should be all good now. But yeah, Huddersfield getting a lot better. Cross there from Thomas. But that shot then, Jesus. But yeah, corner ball. Sober Thomas getting much more into the game, which I'd like to see. Right, let's not laugh, boys. Let's not laugh at, my legs can be damaged. We don't match vlog tomorrow. But yeah, he had a cross there which was tapped over by Ruddy. But yeah, I think my internet's going off now. Should be all right now. Jack Raduni. Are you sure you weren't just playing during the first half recently, come back home because you're concussed? Yeah, Jack Raduni and Sober Thomas, you need those two to start performing. Live TV. Yeah, this is why I do pre-record videos. But hopefully my internet's fine now. But yeah, the internet's going off, the bloody lights are falling down. But yeah, I just feel a lot brighter. Thomas should have scored, or at least hit the target. Birmingham need to just use up the tempo. Hogan, yeah. Believe he's onside. Again, that's why you need a bit of a pacey striker for Birmingham to get in behind, but I don't have that. Oh, it's not a great ball from Jordan James. Again, Huddersfield plays some right parts now. And it's crazy to think how poor they were in the first half and they could play like this. They've got Birmingham on the back foot here. Good run from Sober Thomas. Unlucky. The ice cream van. Bit late for ice cream. 49 people watching, please like and subscribe. Do tell me if my stream lags again, guys, because I can sort it out. And don't be afraid to ask any questions within reason. Jack Raduni. I'm liking the look of Jack Raduni. I'm signing my permanent deal from Wimbledon. And obviously, I think they bought the tallest striker in Britain, and then they loaned him straight away FC Wimbledon. So they've got a bit of business with the League Two side. Nice tackle there from Colin. Here's Placheta, who's got dangerous all game, running on that left wing against Ollie Turton. No, I don't have Virgin Media. I got EE. Virgin Media is terrible, though, from what I've heard. Huddersfield going down like Barnes said, David, question mark, potentially. They definitely played a lot better second half. Thomas had a shot which flashed just wide of the net. I'm trying to look where my drink's gone. But yeah, they're getting a lot more. It's a pullback. It should be a yellow card. Good referee in there. That'll be a bucking for one of the Birmingham City players. Couldn't tell you who it was, though. Because the camera's on the referee. He's literally just bucked thin air. Why are all referees so short? It's the American trustee who got bucked. Hello, Swansea till I die. How you doing? But Huddersfield fans think they can be a lot more pleased about the second half. Again, I think I put Huddersfield 19th for my prediction, and I think I put Birmingham 21st. So I didn't put there too much between the two sides. In the second half, definitely a bit more of a better contest for a neutral. Oh, lovely flick that from Russell's. Here's Thomas. Really good covering from Placheta. Cornerable to Huddersfield. Again, a lot more chances second half. Much better here from the town. This could be a bit of a deja vu. Yeah, definitely getting on the street now. But you're going to be drunk, mate. You're going to be hammered now with Sober Thomas whips this ball in. Be Sober Thomas to take. It's whipped in by the Welshman. And that is why you signed John Ruddy. Neil Etheridge would not have done that. John Ruddy out of his goal, keepers, and grabs it with all 6'4" of that beautiful, bold number 21. Bit biased because I love John Ruddy, but that's brilliant goalkeeping. Like I said, when you're in the box and you've got a keeper like John Ruddy jumping and shouting keepers, you're not going for the ball because two things are going to happen. You're either going to win the header and get absolutely knocked out clean, or you let Ruddy get it. And yes, you are playing professional football, but you're still a bit scared of a man like John Ruddy. He is a scary man, let me tell you. Probably a nice guy off the field, though, but yeah, very similar to Tyson Fury in terms of his head and, his physique. Yeah, nice possession here. 60th minute mark, 2-0 to Birmingham City. But as long as Birmingham win, I'll get a point by prediction. And because he's currently wrong, which we all have to see. Here's Edmonds Green. Don't believe either side's made a change either. So Danny Schofield kept with the same 11 in the first half as well. This is much better from Huddersfield years. Thomas, ball in towards Danny Ward. And he scored! Danny Ward has scored! And Huddersfield are back in this game. Danny Schofield finally getting his Huddersfield team spot on. Finally getting this team to play a bit of football. And it's going to be a long half hour for this Birmingham City crowd who have seen Birmingham crumble plenty of times before. Danny Ward has got Huddersfield's first goal of the season. It was a lovely pass there. A lovely flick as well from Huddersfield Town's number 8 there. A lovely pass by Sorba Thomas, who gets a wonderful assist. Danny Ward gets around the defender, slots it home off the post, and Huddersfield have got a goal back. We've got a fantastic game here at St Andrews. It's Birmingham City 2, Huddersfield Town 1, and finally, Danny Schofield getting a bit out of his players, and this player's showing a nice couple of passes since the 50th minute mark, really. They've been playing some really nice football, nice 1-2 stuff, getting around the defence and, giving it a go. That's all you can do at this level. You're not playing well, just, give it a go, work as a team. And in the first half, they were collapsing. They were collapsing like a house in a tornado. It was just going down. But in the second half, they're fighting back the tornado. They've moved areas. And, yes, it's crazy. They've got the same family, but they're just improving massively. And who knows, Huddersfield could win this game. And that back forward here is used Jack Radouni. Oh, he's faulted a penalty. Free kick. I think that's in the box. I think they've been robbed, Huddersfield. Oh, my God. What's going on in this game? Look in the comments. No, not Danny Ward, the keeper. Danny Ward, the striker, former Cardiff City striker. I thought that was a penalty. I've got to be honest there. Let me watch this back. Great play from Jack Radouni. Great feet. No, just outside. Good refereeing. Very good refereeing. If you guys are enjoying this stream, because my word, this is turning into be a goal fest. Need to change the title to 2-1. And from Birmingham, all, possession shots in the world. First half, living like Dean and Hogan laughing at half time with each other. Probably saying how bad Huddersfield were in the first half. The Huddersfield second half, probably having a rocket up their ass from Danny Schofield, to put it politely. And, it's working. Ross Hardy says Huddersfield win 3-2 now. Mate, we all know championship. We had a free kick literally on the line. Sorba Thomas will take. It's a big keeper to beat in John Ruddy, though. But if they score this, John Eustace will be furious with his men. My word. Sorba Thomas. Just got an assist as well, so that's great for Wales as well, from a selfish point of view. But Sorba Thomas. Jonathan Russell got the lovely flick to Sorba Thomas as well. They got Turt who's making a run by there as well, but he's getting marked now. It's Sorba Thomas to take. He leaves it off the wall. Anticlimactic. Why are you not letting Sorba Thomas take that? But keep your heads. Keep your heads. Still, no, it's 2-1 to Birmingham, mate, not 3-1. What a stream. Yeah, I've got to be honest. For me, this has been the best game I've watched this season in terms of drama, in terms of some of the goals going to be really good quality, really bad defending at times as well. But that move from Huddersfield was fantastic. Nice pass into the midfield, really good, possession football. Lovely flick. You saw Thomas. Placheta back there. Chance for a shot. Oh, what a tackle that is from Trusty. Oh, your prediction, okay. I tell you what, Birmingham second half, Jesus, they've fallen asleep. And this is the thing. 2-goal leads in football. You want to be 2-0 up, but it's also a dangerous scoreline because as soon as the opposition get one back, all the momentum is with them for the next 10, 15 minutes. And that's what we're seeing with Birmingham. For Birmingham, they've just got to ride this spell, get a foul, get some set plays, slow the game down, make a substitution. And that's what Birmingham are doing now in terms of getting a free kick. But Huddersfield really, really better, energetic, more impressive. Seeing that Huddersfield of last season, winning the midfield battles, much better here for Huddersfield Town. And here is Jack Raduni. Ruffles. Ball into Ryan Woods now on the edge, playing it back in his own box. A dangerous game. Not a great clearance from Birmingham, still failing to clear their lines. Huddersfield Town have a shot over the bar of John Ruddy's net for Birmingham. I think John Eustace is definitely going to have to look towards his substitutes here. Their defending is not great at the moment. What a change of second. What a change. Football, honestly, I could not see this coming in the second half in terms of the pressure from Huddersfield. I thought we were just going to see the same second half for Huddersfield against Burnley last week, where we just, pressed a little bit, but not creating anything. But Huddersfield created some good chances. Danny Schofield, look, I have slagged him off master. I think it was deserved, but we are slowly but surely starting to see a bit of Danny Schofield's football, and now we're going to have to see that John Eustace defensive solidity we saw at Luton Town last week as Bakuna tries a shot, which was well wide. But yeah, for Birmingham, look, they've been on the back foot from last week against Luton. They did relatively well. But yeah, for Huddersfield, it's kind of brand new in terms of them, creating chances and trying to create a lead. We've not seen that this season. Big ups up well. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. The ball boys lost the ball. Second time it happened today. Lee Nichols has gone over the advertising boards and trying to find the ball. He's shouting, gave me the ball. I get flashbacks to Joe Hart against Italy there without the swearing. But yeah, that's the problem. Like I said, with Birmingham, they're doing some revampishment to the stadium, obviously with the owners. Don't think people have been paid or something like that. Just slow the process down so the ball does get lost quite easily. Yeah, good night, mate. How you doing, pal? The Arsenal winning as well, still. But yeah, it's going to be a very entertaining last 24 minutes of normal time. Big up to everyone watching. If you are new to the channel, please do like. And if you want to comment, then you will have to subscribe as well, but it's free to do. And hopefully everyone's watching. I know there's a few Huddersfield fans and Birmingham fans in there. Obviously, Birmingham will be the happier of the two, but it's in the second half. Huddersfield are really pushing forward. So Thomas. Chance for a shot. Really good block there from Roberts, the defender. Andrew in there. Looking bright, the 20-year-old, and it's not very of a bright pass. Yeah, it's definitely a foul on Dion Sanderson there. Be a free kick to Birmingham. Well, referee said you can have a goal kick instead. Do what you want, John Ruddy. Up to you, mate. Dion Sanderson wasting his time. Do you want to love about that? That's football fans. Dion Sanderson just tied up his laces. Football fans playing the good ball. Get on with it. Love that. Andrew with a shot. Good header from Roberts. Really good header. John Ruddy will take his time. Still get to have a substitution in this game. Like I said, you are allowed 5. Troy Deeney trying to win that header. Being a bit quiet, Troy Deeney. Edmund Green clears out for a Birmingham City throw-in. Can't believe my light fell earlier. I wanted like a professional stream, man. But this is live TV. Live TV. Ryan Woods. Right, bit of possession here for Birmingham. Just got to control the game. Again, this is where Birmingham wish they had, someone with like a Che Adams, someone to bring off the bench who will obviously start the game. But you got that hold-up player, Deeney, Jukovic, Hogan, and you play alongside a Che Adams. You can run in the defence, you can aim long for a flick onto Adams, run behind. But they just don't have that, unfortunately, anymore. So, yeah, it's a different look, Birmingham. I think that's somewhere they need to strengthen in the market, to be honest. They've done pretty well in the market, Birmingham, in terms of bringing Christian Bielik, Placheta, John Ruddy. But I still feel like they need that attacking, attack in terms of pace over Thomas offside. Well, Ben White has been banned this game. Yeah, I don't know what's happened. 35 likes, 60 plus watching. Smash like, subscribe. Thank you very much, Mike. I obviously subscribed on Mike Green. We're both doing vlogs tomorrow. Newport have got Salford and we've got Blackburn. And like I said, my vlog tomorrow will be up around about midnight. So make sure you tune in for that. Some players getting warmed up here for Huddersfield. But yeah, It's a shame I can't get my vlog up tomorrow as early as I want, but yeah, better late than never. And hopefully we win so you guys are even more excited to watch it. Oh, slip there from Bakuna. That's unlucky. In the middle of the park here. Good strength there from Andrew. Tridini. Edwin Screen does well. Not many passes again played here. Oh, it's a slip here. Birmingham on the edge of the box. Bakuna tries a shot. Decent save from Lee Nichols. Oh, sorry, Salford. Oh, I said Salford. Sorry, Walsall. I said Walsall. My bad, mate. Yeah, there's a slip there from Edmonds Green, and Bakuna shoots. Not a bad effort. But again, if you don't shoot, you don't score. Simple as, isn't it? We saw that with some cracking efforts last week in the Championship. Lewis Travers against Queen's Park Rangers. Harry Darling against Rotherham United. I saw a great goal in League One as well. One of the Forest Green players scored an absolute banger in the 89th minute. So Thomas can get this cross in. Good defending by Trusty Windsor. It's not even gone out for a corner. Trusty there does well, but has eventually gone out for a corner to Huddersfield. 20 minutes remaining. No, I've not got COVID, mate. I've just got a bit of a blocked nose. Before the stream, I ate something and it went down the wrong one. It's completely butchered me for the stream. But we carry on. We move. 70th minute and 70 people are watching. Fantastic support. This game could have been on TV the way it's going. It's been a really, really good game. Thomas with the ball in at the near post. It's flicked about. It's cleared in the end from Birmingham. Second time of asking. It's whipped into the back post with Jack Raduni. And there is the big man, John Ruddy, with a catch. Again, distribution not great from Ruddy throughout his career. But in terms of coming out for crosses, he's one of the best in the division for me, wherever his age. How's the game going? Honestly, first half, all Birmingham. Second half, all Huddersfield. And we always see that in the Championship. If you have a bad first half, the likelihood is going to come out better second half. And, yeah, you know, Daniel Schofield, you know, looking a bit more enthusiastic on a touchline. He knows he can get something out of this. And for John Eustace, slightly worrying, you know, 2-goal lead at one stage. And, you know, his team gone on the back foot. But, you know, like I said, both teams have 5 subs and none of them use them. 3 Blues, Hogan to score the third kick, keep right on. Yeah. Well, I'll be all right here, mate. But yeah, Birmingham really impressed first half. Second half, more Huddersfield pressure. But here's Bakuna, who has been really good. And again, used to play for Huddersfield. Ball in, Edmonds Green, not great clearance. It's in the air. Troy Deeney and Hogan are there. Deeney flicks around, trying to find Hogan on the back post, but Nichols is off his line. Just about 18 minutes of normal time to go. Really surprised no team have made a sub. I would definitely have thought Eustace would have made a sub by now just to disrupt the game and slow Huddersfield's rhythm down, but it's not happening. And understandably, Schofield's not made a change because he doesn't want to disrupt his side's, you know, pass and play. What minute's the Arsenal game on as well, by the way, guys? Like I was saying, if Birmingham still had Che Adams, then I wouldn't worry about them in terms of in this game with, you know, a pacey striker, but Hogan and Deeney up front are practically the same player. Nice ball there. Trusty on a yellow card's got to be careful. Soma Thomas here doesn't want to get sent off. Plays it back to John Ruddy. John Ruddy with a nice ball to Jordan James, who's a Cymru player. Love to see it. That's surely a foul on Troy Deeney there. No, not a foul. 61st minute cheers. So I'll probably watch a foul 50 minutes of Palace Arsenal after the stream then. Jonathan Hogg. Ball out wide. Huddersfield, nice long and direct pass. Good defending from Placheta, who is actually technically a winger, but yeah, substitutions will be taking place now. I see the full official game with his board, and when there is a substitution, I'll take the banner off a minute, and then I'll put the players on who's come off the bench onto the bench. I'll put a little S to their name as well. David Chambers says Burnley are my favourite then for the championship title. Yeah, I think that's fair enough. Ball out wide, nice recovering tackle. Still a chance to get the ball in the box. Nice ball to the back post, but Chata said head away. Do you think it's a steward by this? So if the Birmingham fans really want the pitch today, they could. Blair, triple sub here coming for Huddersfield. And I think that's Graham for Birmingham. So bring on a bit of an experienced player here for Birmingham. So I'll go for the sub first and then I'll change it. So coming off for Birmingham, Troy Deeney, the captain. The captain from a Watford FC player, of course. No, is it Hogan coming off? They put 8 on the board and oh no, Hogan's just getting some instructions here. Okay, so that was a bit confusing. I was wondering what's going on there. But yeah, Hogan a little bit younger, a little bit more mobile than Troy Deeney. It'd be interesting who's captain now. If any Birmingham fans in the chat, if you could let me know who you think will be captain, I'd be massively appreciated because they didn't show you getting the captain armband, so I'm not too sure. Maybe Roberts, I'd assume. Yeah, Graham on for Deeney then, so I think that's a midfielder. They're going a bit more defensive. Yeah, Jordan Graham on, Troy Deeney off. So looks like a 1 up front for Birmingham, maybe a 5-4-1. Oh, Dwayne Holmes is coming on, yeah. I think Jordan Rhodes as well. Danny Ward, the goal scorer, is off. See, I never like that. I hate taking your when you're chasing a game. I hate taking your goal scorer off because he's already shown he can score in this game and get through the back line, and then you take him off to bring someone else on. I hate that. It's like surely you keep the player on who just scored, but yeah. After this throw in then from Dwayne Holmes or something, then I'll put the subs on the ball. I'm also trying to figure out who's the captain for Birmingham as well. Long throw to the box, head away by Roberts. So Thomas and Bakuna fighting for the ball here. Dwayne Holmes has done well. Holmes. Oh, he's lunged in there. Referee says a fair tackle. Just waiting for the ball to go out of play so I can confirm the substitutes for you guys. 15 minutes remaining at St Andrews, Birmingham City 2, Huddersfield 1. And it's Friday night football. Not a great ball. Graham will make a run. He'll use Bakuna. I'm going to take a gamble and make the subs now, I think, because the ball's gone for a throw. All right, let me get the thing. Jack Raduni can see the throw in there. Like I said, with 5 subs, you can do triple substitutions. Blimmin' out, Bayern Munich in the first game of the season in the Bundesliga are winning 6-1 away from home against Frankfurt. Jesus. And no one can tell me the Bundesliga is not a Farmers League. Right, if anyone can let me know who do you think the captain is, I'll be greatly appreciated. Right, let me do the substitutions now. So Deeney came off. I'll put Roberts as captain. I'm going to assume he has been given the armband. It might be Colin, but I'll take the hit and guess Roberts. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But what's going to happen? So Graham came on. Just check the game to see where the ball is in play. Yeah, Huddersfield is playing around with it at the minute. Then for Thing, William Boyle came on for Edmonds Green. So Edmonds Green's been taken off in the last 2 games. He's a centre-back. Not great read in there. John Rhodes came on as well for Danny Ward. See, John Rhodes got that playoff second leg goal against Luton. And the final change of the triple subs was Dwayne Holmes on as well for Angerin. Dwayne Holmes is a weird one. He's capable of doing something on the pitch, but he doesn't really have the consistency to do it. And if he had the consistency, he'd be playing in the Premier League. And Premier League's where you see all the consistent ballers. You do get ballers in the Championship as well, but they're just very inconsistent. As I know from a Swansea City fan with Olivier Encham. Let me just check the Arsenal score quickly. Yeah, that's what Lewandowski. That's crazy. I don't even think Mane scored, actually. Let me check. Yeah, goal scorers for Bayern Munich with Kimmich, Pavard, Mane, Musiala, Serge Gnabry, and Masala again. Ridiculous. While Lewandowski plays football charity. Yeah, I put Mark Ross as captain. I'm not sure who is, but oh well. So, well, people watching, like I said, if you are new, please like, subscribe as well. The only way to communicate in the chat is by subscribing to the channel. Trust me, you will not regret it. But yeah, really good game this. Birmingham are just probably sitting for the 2-1 now. They've got to a 1 up front. Looks like a 5-4-1 basic formation from John, who says understandable. Huddersfield have got a bit more attacking, a bit more like-for-like changes. Taking Andrew and a centre-back midfielder off for Holmes. Taking a striker off for a striker, centre-back for a centre-back. But Ball in the box. Good catch from John Ruddy. Again, when you're trying to hold on to a lead, one man who won a net is John Ruddy. I sound so biased, but... Who remembers when Cardiff played Wolves before the Championship? Wolves were 1-0 up. Cardiff had a penalty in the 90th minute. Ruddy saved. Then they had a penalty a minute after, again in the 90th minute, and Ruddy... and they hit the bar. So they missed 2 penalties. Blackpool tickets arrived today, Gaff. I will be going to Blackpool, hopefully. I haven't told work I'm going yet, but will be going. I don't care what work says. I'm not going to Oxford. I don't think I'm going to Stoke or Middlesbrough away. I went to Stoke or Middlesbrough away last season. Didn't really enjoy it in terms of away attendance. It was very poor. Stoke away is a bit boring for me now because I've been so many times. We will get them midweek, so it's nothing new. And Middlesbrough is so long away from home. The fans are class, to be fair, but yeah, I've done too many long trips over the years, and it's just like boring me a little bit now. So yeah, I don't need to save money as well, so I don't think I'm going to be Stoke Middlesbrough. Back to back, it's tough, man. But final 10 minutes. So Thomas is on the ball, plays it in. Jordan Rhodes shoots. Cleared away, Birmingham. It's going to be a long, long 10 minutes this for Birmingham City fans watching. But I think Eustace, if they win 2-1, I think they'll be pleased about the second half in terms of defensiveness and, working hard. But, if they concede, he's going to be fuming. And I think if Schofield, gets a point now, they'll be positive. But why couldn't they do this in the first half? Birmingham didn't score their second goal until basically half-time either. So, yeah, but I'll see up in Blackpool, mate. I'm not too sure many will take up to Blackpool. But, yeah. Every time we take good fans away from home, we do crap. So, can't remember the last time we won away from home with good fans. Cardiff, maybe. He's old, isn't he? What's Jordan Rhodes doing there? I just see a few Huddersfield fans flicking their fingers at the ref. I love football. See, I like figures. Football behind closed doors is decent, but yeah, fans. Jordan Rhodes grabbing the ball and telling to hurry up. Another change here for Birmingham, and it's going to be the experienced man, Lucas Jukovic, replacing the goal scorer of the first goal, Scott Hogan. Doesn't get much game time nowadays, Lucas Jukovic, but Scotty Hogan is coming off, and Lucas Jukovic is on. Hogan taking his time to get off the field here. Understandably, if this was Swansea against Blackburn tomorrow, I'd want the place to take time as well. But Jukovic is on. Now, I will have to have a look at how you spell his name because it's a tricky one to spell this. But yeah, you like a player like Jukovic coming off the bench, holding on to a lead. Not a bad sub that by no means. I'll look how you spell his name. Jukovic. With a name like that, I think, he'd represent Poland or something, but yeah, he is English heritage anyway. Jutkiewiczz. Jukovic. Good player at this level. Getting on now a little bit, but Birmingham fans love him, and understandably so. Final 7 minutes. Birmingham have got 3 substitutions left, but 1 slot. Huddersfield got 2 subs left with 2 slots. Don't know lots about the championship. Is Brendan Diaz overhyped? I don't think so, mate. At the end of the day, 22 goals last season. Yeah, don't think he's overhyped at all. Hawaii, Steve says, typical new last 3 minutes, but I'm used to it. Keep right on from Hawaii up the Blues. Yeah, I don't support either team. I'm a Swansea City fan. But yeah, you would... As a neutral, I've predicted Birmingham to win, and I get points because I'm doing a prediction series. So I would like Birmingham to win, but if Huddersfield score, I think they deserve it in terms of their second half performance. It's been a really good second half from them. With Birmingham, though, look, you're going to be on the back foot now for the rest of the 10 minutes, plus added time. Well, we've seen it last week against Luton. You were on the back foot for essentially the whole game. You had a point. So, yeah, I think, Birmingham, they won't be as worried as they would have been under Lee Bowyer, for example, because under Bowyer, we conceded a lot of late goals. What do you think the 90-minute result will be? I think it'll finish 2-1 now. I I think Huddersfield might have one or two more chances and really might have to get forced into a save. But yeah, I think, Brain Gray on Jukovic on will help them. Ball into the box. A player's gone down for Huddersfield there, screaming for a penalty. Nothing given. Rhodes is not about that decision, but, he's always looking for that. Boom will have a throw in which waits a few seconds. We'll watch that back. Yeah, sorry I couldn't get you on, Mike, mate. It's just this game's been really entertaining, mate. And obviously I didn't have problems. So Summer Thomas with the ball in. I'll tell you what, I've seen them given. George Friend about to come on for Birmingham. So Birmingham are going to use their last change here. And they'll have normal subs remaining. I think we'll finish 12th, to be honest, Will, mate. I've predicted Birmingham 21st and Huddersfield at 19th. Like I say, it's been a really pleasing performance of Birmingham today. It's a long season on. The one area I do worry about Birmingham is that younger striker. It's like Hogan, Jukovic, Dean, they're all similar. You don't have like that Che Adams type of player who, is that quick and can get behind defenders. But I think he'll have enough to stay up, mate. I don't think he'll go in the bottom three. Same with Huddersfield. I think, with Danny Schofield in the second half, much better. But, the good performance is, positive, but if you get no points, it's not that good. Yeah, mid-table for us, mate. Don't you worry. Hopefully, I won't join Luke with match action because I didn't watch the game. But I'm glad I watched this game. More goals, win his Prem. George Friend then about to come on. Very, very experienced. I think it was like the Karanka signing, George Friend, but obviously he was here in the Lee Bowyer era and now the John Eustace. Birmingham mid-table. Where would you say mid-table is? Would you say like 10th to 16th? I'm not sure what you'd count mid-table as, but yeah, I'm not sure we'll be coming off here for Birmingham. John Ridley will take the kick anyway while Dion Sanderson gets back onto the field. Ball forward, 4 minutes remaining of normal time. Bakun with the header. Jukovic tailing. Placheta to slow it down. Placheta has been really impressive today. Really impressive in this left wing back role. It's crazy to think how many teams play this 3-5 at the back system these days. Do your Barber have a guide dog? Yeah, mate, he does. One place underneath the Swans. Well, you think Birmingham finished 13th? That'd be interesting. Maxime Collin. Like I said, the only place I want is Birmingham. Bielik's a good signing. But, unlucky. Huddersfield winning the ball back in their own half here. Nice little turn and pirouette there from Jonathan Russell. 11th to 18th is mid-table, you'd say. I don't think 18th would count as mid-table. That's pretty low, isn't it? Ooh, bloody hell, Ruddy and Roberts both going for the same ball there. That could have been a catastrophe. Surely a foul on the halfway line there, ref. Referee's playing on. Some nice comments coming in here. Always a pleasure to have some fans onto the channel. New fans. Pleasure to have you, mate. So 2.5 minutes to go on all time. Birmingham going to bring George Friend on when the ball goes out of play, which will waste a bit more time. I'm going to probably say 5 minutes added on. Jukovic, good header. Bakuna, has he got the pace to get around his man? No, he can't. Decent defending in the end then from Tom Lees. Bakuna's looked bright as well. So Thomas on the breakout now. He hasn't got many men round him. That's a really good tackle there from Roberts. Hoof forward to Jukovic, who's trying to hold it up. And he's won a free kick and a half winner. Fantastic from Jukovic. He's got 4 Huddersfield defenders basically by his side. No Birmingham players. And he just holds the ball up brilliantly and wins a free kick. He turns his back, looks where the Huddersfield man is. Huddersfield man's got his arms around him. And he gets a foul. Brilliant. And Birmingham making their final change in. Placheta, the left wing back, is coming off. And George Friend is coming on. A lot of round of applause there for Placheta. Birmingham fans will be very pleased with his performance. And, with Birmingham, I was looking at the squad last year and thinking, that's a good squad. Same with this one, some of their players. For example, Taif Chong. But can they stay fit? Taif Chong obviously getting injured last season for a big portion of the season. Stopped any real, top 10, top 12 push. But George Friend on then. Will he be the friend of Birmingham today? I think Huddersfield have used another change as well. I think that's Jack Raduni who's just come off. Let's see who just come on now. Quickly while I put the thing. Let me just see who came off for Jack Raduni. They've not said. If anyone can let me know who's come on for Jack Rooney, that'll be appreciated. I'll just put these back on. We're nearly on the 90th minute. Let you know how much. I'll let you know how much out of time is on now. Just not in that comments in a minute. I'll look at your comments in a minute now, guys. Just trying to see who came on for the thing. They're not sure it telling me. I'd literally just seen Jack Rooney come on. Right, 20 cents for added time. Very interested to see how much added time is on. We do actually have a donation, 79p donation here from Crazy Skills. Blame it out, mate. You donated the other day. Thank you very much for your kind 79p donation. Really do appreciate it. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. In terms of added time, guys, there will be 5 minutes added on for you Birmingham fans to hold on, and 5 minutes added on for you Huddersfield fans to try and find an equaliser. So yeah, Crazy Skills, I'll put you on the bottom, mate. Thank you very much for that kind donation. Really do appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well, and hopefully someone can get a win tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for your continued support on the channel. Huddersfield just trying to get the ball. 5 minutes is plenty of time for a goal. Plenty of time for our equaliser. I don't think we've actually seen, I think we had one last-minute goal last weekend. So, yeah. John Roddy will claim that. Still haven't told me who came on off for Jack Rooney. Arsenal still 1-0 as well. Yeah, Birmingham wasting a bit of time. Bakuna's gone down here. 4 minutes left then. We'll see George Fred come on for Placheta, so hopefully it'll tell me now. Josh Karoma came on for Rooney, so I'll change that now. Anyway, Bakuna's down again, some treatment off the physio, so you're not going to miss much. But Huddersfield using their fourth change. They've still got one left, actually, as well, but I'm not sure if they're going to use that. Maybe if they equalise, they'll use it, but what have I done here? He's just getting some treatment here, Bakuna. Probably tactical. Again, you can understand it. But yeah, he does waste time, then just adds more time on, essentially. So yeah, Josh Karoma on. I think he started last weekend's game, actually, against Burnley. Obviously, yeah, you know, Birmingham have only used 3 subs, but they've used them in different or separate slots. So they essentially can't use another sub. I think if they get concussion sub, I'm not sure if they can use that. Hello, Nick Powell. If you're the Stoke player, welcome to the chat. Do you think Birmingham City got this game? Yeah, I think Birmingham will have enough now to see us out, to be fair, mate. And like I said, shout out to Crazy Skills for that donation. Thanks very much, mate. Yeah, play's underway then. Back underway. Huddersfield playing round at the back. Can Huddersfield Town get a late equaliser and cause absolute drama in that way? And or will it be the first win of the season for John Eustace's Birmingham City, who in the first half should really have been out of sight? Summer Thomas ball in, decent ball in, ready, comes out a goal. He's punched it. Couldn't catch it this time, with Birmingham to have possession. They can break away now, not really with pace. Jukovic. Asking a bit much of Jordan James there, who's been really, really good, Jordan James. Look at him chasing down Lee Nichols as well. 2 minutes to go then. 93rd minute. 5 was added on. We've had a substitution, we've had an injury in those 5 additional minutes as well. Say if people watching, please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. More watchalongs coming soon. Next watchalong will be Monday, mate. West Bromwich Albion v Watford will be the next watchalong. Ball forward, headed away. Jordan James gets possession again. Now Birmingham can just slow the game down here. Here's Graham. Trying to use experience. He's done well. He's done really well, Graham. It's Graham. He's in. He's done one. It's Graham. Oh, what a save, Nichols. Oh, Jordan Graham. He's round from the halfway line. Beat 3 individual men. Gives it to Bakuna. And Bakuna. Oh, Bakuna can wrap that up there. Graham does really well. Gives it to Bakuna. Beats a few men. Cuts inside. Goes in the box. Fakes a shot. Oh, definitely would have sealed there. Bacuna, fantastic work. And he's coming forward again, Bacuna. And they're in again, Birmingham. Oh, Nichols, he goes down, he saves the shot, but then he cripples out a play for a corner, which will waste a lot of seconds. Yeah, I know, Mike. I'm ahead of you, mate. Got a plan ahead, but Birmingham, I think the game's. Don't know, Bacuna could have sealed it. Trusted him in a huge run forward. He actually had the shot there, and Nichols had a thing wide. Trusty probably getting told from Johnny Stacey to get back. What he's probably if he scores there, he's probably saying, "What a run, Trusty! Great goal." Because he didn't score, he's probably saying, "What are you doing up there with 2-1 up at home?" Yeah, good save from Nichols there. Birmingham again, another chance missed for them. Great work from Bacuna, I must say that. Right, we've had the 5 minutes. It's a throw into Birmingham. They'll waste their time over this one. Referee's time to get on with it. Maybe another. Yes, we've had the 5 given, but I think there might be another minute here just for the stoppages in play. There could be another throw in. Yes, there is. The Birmingham City. George Friend will try and waste as much time as possible without getting bucked. It takes us to the corner flag of Huddersfield Town's goal. I think it's a free kick here to Birmingham. I love that from Birmingham. I'm trying to hype up the fans. 9 points, obviously, at foot. Jesus. Arsenal still 1-0 up then. I want to watch the rest of that game in a couple of minutes' time now, but yeah, it's a good free kick to Birmingham here. Right by the corner flag. I think for the Birmingham fans in this chat, unless a miracle will happen from you just doing something stupid from this free kick, then you've won the game. It'll be Bacuna takes short to Jukovic, who takes it to the corner flag, and that's full time. Bacuna grabs the ball and absolutely kicks it right in the air. So Thomas, not happy with it, but at the end of the day, Birmingham will be happy. John Eustace got off to a winning start then in this first home game at St Andrews in the first game back in the Championship for him as a full-time manager. For Huddersfield, a much improved performance in the second half, but it just wasn't to be, and credit to Birmingham City. The job, was done in the first half in terms of them getting the goals and, getting a 2-goal lead with Scott Hogan and Placheta getting the goals. Second half, Birmingham were quite poor in the first 20 minutes, didn't really get going. Huddersfield grew into the game. Obviously, you had that goal as well. Thomas had a really good chance over Thomas just before they scored the first one, actually. And obviously, they scored that one. And, it was a tense last half hour. But fair play to Birmingham. First 3 points to make your fans a buzz for Huddersfield. Yeah, no win for you in 2 now. And obviously, your next championship games against Stoke City, which will be a huge game. And after that, you've got Norwich. For Birmingham, I'm not too sure who they've got next. We'll check that out now, see if they got a favourable fixture or not. They are top of the league, though, Birmingham, unbeaten in 2, a win and a draw, good for them. They got Norwich away in the Carabao Cup on Tuesday night, but we don't really care about that. So, yeah, Birmingham's next game then, Cardiff City away next Saturday. Is that on Sky Sports? It should be. It's on Saturday. So, yeah, Birmingham's next league fixture away to Cardiff City. Huddersfield Town, they'll be at home to Stoke. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, please leave a like, comment after your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel. If there's any new fans and you enjoy your content, then feel free. Next video on the channel will be a match vlog tomorrow. I'll be going to Swansea City Blackburn. But yeah, in terms of Watchalong, definitely my favourite one. A lot of people in the chat. Well done to Hawaii, Steve. No worries, mate. Hopefully you have a great weekend. Family to Birmingham. And luck for Birmingham, myself included. I put them quite low in the table. And so far, 4 points from 6. Luton away. Huddersfield at home, who won the playoff final last season. I think you'll take that for Huddersfield. That second half, we want to see that next week against Stoke in the first half. Thanks, David. Thank you very much, everyone. And yeah, finished full time at St Andrews, Birmingham City 2, Huddersfield 1. And it's an unbeaten start so far for John Eustace. For Danny Schofield, still winless. Thanks for watching.